Tonight from the Big Apple, two fighters determined to win the USBA Light Heavyweight Championship. Mix it up in the Bronx. Hi, I'm Amy Hayes. Join me for Sunday Night Fights next on Fox Sports Net.
Good evening, everyone, from Memorial Park at Camden Yards. Welcome to Phillies baseball, game 2 of the series, the Phils and the Baltimore Orioles. Pleasant evening here in Baltimore, Maryland tonight. Harry Callis with Chris Wheeler and Larry Anderson. And last night's marathon game, well, it was really something special. It seems like we just left the yard wheels, but if you would lose that game, it could really put your team in a funk. The Phillies won it.
Well, they've been winning some big games lately, Harry, and yeah, as you say, they won that game somehow last night with almost zero offense when they needed a key hit, but their bullpen was just unbelievable. Phillies had a lot of chances. Jim Thome strikes out there, but one after another, guys would come in like a Terry Adams right there and pitch well. Bases loaded, one out, best chance here in the extra innings. Jimmy Rollins, a rare 5-2-3 double play with the infield in. Mesa lights out for 3 innings. Believe it or not, he's available tonight. Line drive double play by Pat Burrell, but finally they were able to get their run after Dan Plesac does a heck of a job on Conine with the runner at second base. And now Jason Michaels is trying to get a strike, trying to get the ball in the air with 2 men on and a runner at third base, especially. It hit a fly ball, hits it out of the ballpark. Great defensive play here by Jimmy Rollins to end the game. Thome in the other end, spectacular. One thing about the Phillies is they always seem to play great defense. They go the whole night last night in another errorless game. There's some of the notes on it. See how long it took, all the players that were used. I mean, it was just amazing. And probably the most amazing thing about it, and the thing we were talking about all last night and talking to the guys downstairs tonight, that bullpen. I mean, to pitch that many innings and not give up a run out of your bullpen was remarkable. Of course, not many of them are available tonight. We'll talk about that stuff during the game. But it was really fun, as you say, especially since they won the game.
Well, because the bullpen was used so much, they need the starter to go deep tonight. And Brett Myers, coming off a shutout of a team that scored 25 runs yesterday, the Boston Red Sox, L.A.
Well, you talk about the bullpen and not knowing who's available. Most guys probably aren't, but he was in the same situation in his last start against Boston. After a 13-inning game against Boston, the bullpen was kind of depleted, but he went out the next day and pitched a heck of a game, a 9-inning, 3-hit shutout, and he was really dominating. And this is a very good offensive ball club that the Red Sox have. As you said, 25 runs last night, and he just shut them down. He used all his pitches, just dominated that game. They're going to need him again today to do the same thing. Maybe not that, but they need him to go deep in the game. 9 innings in that last start. The youngest pitcher to throw a shutout since Kevin Gross in 1983, who happens to be here at the ballpark for the reunion of the '83 World Series.
So it will be Brett Myers on the mound for the Phils, veteran Pat Henkin for the Baltimore Orioles. A relaxed skipper Larry Boa after that 17-inning win. He's going to give Jimmy Rollins the night off tonight. We'll be back with those starting lineups for tonight's game after these messages. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light. By Citizens Bank, not your typical bank. By your local Toyota dealers. Get the feeling, Toyota. And by Independence Blue Cross. You deserve it.
That's right, America's first network for men.
What did I just tell you? Who's the pitcher? Who's the catcher? You're the pitcher and the catcher. You're the pitcher and the catcher. See?
Pitcher, catcher, catcher, pitcher, pitcher, catcher, catcher, pitcher. I am spent.
Red and Stimpy.
Gary the Rat.
Stripperella.
America's first network for men.
Slam ball.
I like slam ball. Slam ball.
It's America's first network for men.
You want the best values in America?
They're here now. At the Chrysler Summer Sales Drive, you'll find exciting new products.
Like America's favorite convertible, Sebring.
The versatile PT Cruiser.
And great deals like cash allowances up to $3,500 or 0% financing for 60 months on select models.
Plus Chrysler's 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Let us prove we've got the best values in America. Hurry into your Chrysler dealer today.
Need help with your yard this weekend? We're free. Buy almost any John Deere lawn or garden tractor right now, and it's free till April 2004. 0 down, 0% interest, 0 payments till next season. Visit your John Deere dealer now and start thinking up projects, because we're free till April. Don't miss your last chance for 0 down, 0 interest, 0 payments. Visit your dealer today.
Back at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, game 2 of the series, the Phils and the Baltimore Orioles. Another big crowd on hand here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, with many Phillies fans on hand. Reunion of several of the 98-83 team. These two teams face one another in the 83 World Series. Jason Michaels, of course, was the hero of last night's game with his 3-run home run, as the Phils won in 17 innings. Eddie Murray here, he was involved in the home run derby before the game with Hall of Famer Michael Jack Schmidt, Rick Dempsey, and Darren Dalton. In 1983, Baltimore won 98 ball games. They beat the White Sox 3-1 in the American League Championship Series and beat the Phils 4-1 in the World Series under manager Joe Altobelli. Phillies also won 98 games, beat those.
Phillies won 90 games that year, 90 and 72. Paul Owens was the manager. He took over for Pat Corrales in July. Beat the Dodgers 3-1 in the League Championship Series, and then lost to Baltimore in 5. Only fitting that before the game, as the home run contest was ongoing, the guy that won the home run contest was Rick Dempsey, who was the MVP of that 83 World Series, and that was the only home run, was that one right there, in a home run hitting contest. This is Schmidt's last at bat, trying to tie it, but didn't quite get there.
Got under it a little bit. So a lot of fun before the game here. The game will start a little bit late following the home run derby. And the Phillies will look to young Brett Myers to give them some innings tonight after the bullpen was sorely used in last night's game. The good news to report is that Brandon Duckworth, who got knocked out of the box, literally knocked out of the box in the first inning with a shot off his forearm, is available in the bullpen tonight, and he will not miss a start. He will take his regular turn. Here's what happened to Brandon Duckworth last night.
A line shot off the bat of Jay Gibbons. Got his forearm, and I think he came out of the game more for precaution. That they put a wrap on that right forearm, but he's okay tonight. And Larry Bowa will use him as a long man out of the bullpen. There you see they had the wrap on his arm. It was kind of obviously frustrating for Brandon Duckworth, who hadn't pitched in 17 days and wanted to go out there and do some pitching. There he is tonight out in the bullpen. It'll be a somewhat depleted bullpen tonight, so they're going to count on
LA. They will not need a long man tonight.
No.
Brett Myers has the ball for the Phillies, and if he pitches anywhere close to the way he did in his last start, he's going to go deep into the game. I mean, the more that you think about it, that's a remarkable game to pitch a 3-hit shutout against that Boston Red Sox team, one of the best hitting clubs in all of baseball.
And on top of that, there was over 60,000 people at the vet, and it didn't faze him. No. He was undaunted, which is really saying something for a young pitcher. That didn't faze him at all. The longest games in Phillies history by innings, 21 innings.
1918. You remember that one, Alec?
I did not see that one. I think it was. I might have watched part of it on TV.
There were some 20-inning games in recent vintage. I saw that one in '73 against Atlanta. I do not remember it well. It was a win. And also the 20-inning game against the Dodgers. You must remember that.
Yep.
I'm sure you worked in that one in '93.
That was one where I think Mike Williams came in and pitched like 6 innings. He was the last guy in the bullpen. Ended up going 6 innings, I believe, in that game.
How made you work in that game?
I don't remember that part. That's probably one of the reasons it went extra inning.
Nah. Jason Michaels. Good to see J. Mike win a game for the Phillies. He's been a big contributor off the bench for the Phils.
He's had good at bats. Even when he's made outs, he's hit the ball hard or hit it high, popped up. But I mean, he's up there aggressive and making the most of every at bat. This is a breaking ball from Omar Dahl, and he said he wasn't sure if he got it. He said, I kind of didn't feel like I got it all that well, but tell you what, it was good enough. The Philly fans going nuts out there. They were going nuts right down below us in last night's game. There were a lot of fans stayed around.
And whenever the Phillies play at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, you're guaranteed a good share of fighting Phils fans here. They're here this weekend enjoying Baltimore, Maryland, enjoying the Inner Harbor and cheering for the Phils. Lots of Phillies fans we've seen all this weekend. Having a great time here in Baltimore. Jerry Horgan, one of the great fans who was here, sent us a note that exactly 17 years ago to the date, Friday, June 27th, 1986, Phils played a 17-inning game.
It's amazing.
Beat the Cardinals in St. Louis 2-1 in 17 innings. On Friday, June 27th, 1986.
And 17 years later, they play 17 innings again. That's some crazy numbers.
Really. The umpires for tonight's game, Brian Runge calls the balls and strikes. Ed Montague, the crew chief, at first base. Ryan Gorman at second and Bruce Dreckman at third. And that card's being handed out at home plate.
By the home run hitting contest winner, Rick Dempsey, for the Orioles. Beautiful day, nice evening, not too hot.
And the Orioles are taking the field for game 2 of this 3-game series. Tomorrow the final will be in that day game, of course. Kevin Millwood will go for the Phils against Rick Helling for Baltimore. Now we are standing for the singing of our national anthem here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. And the anthem tonight will be performed by cantor Melvin Luderman.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we held, that the twilight's last gleaming pulls broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets ring, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Cantor Melvin Luderman with the singing of our national anthem here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Orioles have taken the field for game 2 of this series. Let's check Larry Boa's starting lineup for the Fighting Phils, brought to you by Budweiser. Placido Polanco, second base, leads off. David Bell at third base, bats second. Jim Thome, first base, hitting third. Bobby Abreu, right field, bats fourth. Mike Lieberthal catching, hitting fifth. Ricky LeDee will be the DH. He will bat sixth. Pat Pearl, left field, hitting seventh. Jimmy Rollins gets the night off. Tomas Perez playing shortstop, hitting eighth. And Marlon Byrd, the center fielder, bats ninth. That lineup facing 34-year-old Pat Henkin.
Henkin in 7 starts, a 1-4 record. He's also been in 6 other games out of the bullpen, a .482 earned run average, gives up more than a hit an inning. He's walked 25, struck out 35. Had trouble with left-handers. Left-handers hitting over 300 off him. Opponents in all 286. Fastball being the high 90s. Likes to use his cutter. He'll cut that fastball. Draws forward, two-seamer. Got pretty good command. He threw also a curveball and a changeup. He's got pretty good career numbers against the Phillies, but hasn't seen him in a few years. 123.99 in his career in 275 starts. 3-0 lifetime against the Phillies in 4 starts with a 2.30 ERA.
Was 0-4 last year in just 4 games with an ERA over 7. Then he had to undergo a Tommy John surgery. Placido Polanco will be the first one to face him. He won one of those games in the '93 World Series while pitching for Toronto. Beat the Phillies in Game 3. One strike to Placido Polanco, who's hitting at 245. One ball and one strike.
Very comfortable at 85 degrees at game time.
Very pleasant weekend here in Baltimore. 1-2 to Polanco. Phillies long hard climb to get past Montreal. They did it last night. They'll have to win though tonight to stay in front of Montreal. The Expos won today over Toronto.
Bad news for Florida, however. They started the game tonight against Boston like they did last night with the run in the first. Boston came back, scored 14 in the first. Phillies tied with Montreal now at 7.5 behind Atlanta. Phillies for the first time 8 games over 500.
On the right field foul line, and that's going to be out of play. Oh, did he catch that ball? We lose sight of it. Outfielder, we lost sight of him, and evidently Jay Gibbons caught that ball. Ed Montague, the first base umpire, was out there so we could see it. Here's what we didn't see. Wow.
Actually, a second base umpire, though, Brian Gorman had a better angle at it. Polanco's looking out there and sees the motion from Brian Gorman, second base umpire, who said he caught the ball, as did Ed Montague.
Great play by Jay Gibbons, and it brings on David Bell. Bell hitting at 206. Those Tampa Bays have a 5-0 lead on Atlanta in the 3rd inning. 2 balls and no strikes to David Bell. Bell's 2 for 8 lifetime against Henkin.
Well, both managers are going to be looking for their pitcher to get deep into these games, as 7 relievers were used out of the Phillies pen, 6 out of the Orioles pen.
3 balls and a strike to Bell. Gets a 1-out walk. It will bring up Jim Thome. Thome hitting at 254. 18 homers. He has knocked in 53. Strike to Thome. Henkin won a Cy Young Award in '96 while with Toronto. He was 20-10 that year. On the American League side, he quickly jumps in front of Thome, 0-2. Posted a 2.32, or rather a 3.22 ERA for the Jays that year, winning 20 ball games. to the opposite field. This ball's out of here. Home run, Jim Thome. And the Phillies take a 2-0 lead here in the first inning, number 19 for Thome.
54th and 55th RBI for Thome also. The 10th home run allowed by Henkin in 61-62 innings now. And that is the power of Jim Thome, and also the 3rd home run he's hit in his career off of Henkin. He gets enough of this. We didn't see much scoring last night for 16 innings.
One strike to Bobby Abreu. Abreu hitting at 284. So Thome is giving the Phillies a quick 2-0 lead here. 1-1. Foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Bobby Abreu. Two and two. Speed pitch. Abreu goes down swinging for out number 2.
Next up is number 24, the catcher.
Good breaking ball by Henkin. It's a curveball, 12-6.
Lieberthal hitting at 325. He caught all 17 innings last night. Prefers to play in this night game and take the night off. He will not play tomorrow in Game 3 of this series. Todd Pratt will catch tomorrow. Lieberthal 0 for 8 lifetime against Henkin. How's this one out of play? Ball on the strike to Mike Lieberthal. He's 6th in the league in hitting with his .325 average.
A little surprising, even though he said he'd rather have the day game off, that after you catch 17, you come back and catch the next day. There's Todd Pratt, who will catch tomorrow's game.
2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 the count to Lieberthal. Jim Thome has given the Phillies the early lead. Line drive to left field. That'll be a hit for Lieberthal, taken on 1 hop by Melvin Moore. So Lieberthal is a 2-out base runner. And it will bring on Ricky LeDee. LeDee's a DH tonight, hitting at .233. 6 homers, 21 RBIs. It's 3 for 4 lifetime against Henkin, including a double and a triple. Strike to LeDee.
Getting a couple runs early has got to help Brett Myers also. Don't have to worry about being quite so fine.
2 quick strikes to Ricky LeDee. Brett chased the low curve ball and he struck him out. That'll be it for the Phils here in the first, but the Phils do put 2 on the board on Thome's 2-run homer. 2 hits. No errors, a 1-man left. After 1/2, Phillies 2. The Orioles are coming to bat.
In the summertime when the weather's high.
Now you can really get out there and have fun.
When the weather's fine.
And what better way than in a new Ford Taurus? For a limited time, get 0% financing or up to $5,000 down. Or lease the stylish Ford Taurus for only $219 a month. But you better hurry. These deals end June 30th. So get into a Taurus today with 0% financing or up to $5,000 down. See your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
At Philip Morris USA, we understand that people want to know where we stand on important tobacco issues. On our website, you can find out. For example, we agree that there is no safe cigarette. Cigarette smoking is addictive and causes serious diseases including lung cancer, heart disease, and emphysema. The only proven way to reduce the health risks of smoking is to quit. For more, including links to sites that can help smokers quit, visit philipmorrisusa.com or call for a copy of excerpts from the site.
The Terminator is back. Critics are calling it the most exciting movie of the year. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines.
It is time.
Rated R. Starts this Wednesday.
Bills got two in the top of the first. Mike Hargrove's starting lineup for the Orioles as they bat the bottom half. He'll have Brian Roberts at second base leading off. Luis Matos in center field bat second. Melvin Moore left field hits third. Jeff Conine first base batting fourth. Jay Gibbons right field hits fifth. Miguel Batista at third base hitting sixth. E.J. Surhoff designated hitter hits seventh. Davey Cruz at shortstop bats eighth. Geronimo Hill the catcher hitting ninth. That lineup is facing 22-year-old Brett Myers.
Brett Myers coming off that outstanding shutout against Boston in his last start. 15 starts overall, a 6-6 record, and a good ERA of 3.38. Opponents hitting only .214 off him. That's sixth best in the National League. But only a 6-6 record has not had a lot of run support. Higher road ERA, about a run and a half higher on the road than at home.
One strike to Brian Roberts. Line drive past the diving David Bell, and Roberts is a leadoff base runner. And bring on Luis Matos, the center fielder.
That's an advantage you have with speed, especially from the left side. Third baseman has to play in and protect against the bunt, and you can just slap the ball by him like you did. If David Bell's back probably 5 feet farther, he makes that play.
Matos hitting at .347. One and nothing to Matos.
Well, last night in the 17th inning, when they were down 4-1, he got a home run. Did more. That was his only hit of the night.
Matos fouls it out of play. Matos, a young 24-year-old, good defensive center fielder. The home run was his fifth of the year. He was 2 for 7 last night.
He got to hit his first time up, and then that home run his last time up.
A strike to Matos. Numbers will attempt to steal. He's stolen 7 bases. He's only been thrown out once. Inside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Him out with a good fastball. First strikeout for Myers. 1 down here in the first.
Fred Myers, after that fastball inside, goes with the fastball right on the outside corner and throws it by Matos. A good pitch by Myers. I think the gun registers a little bit high here. He had that fastball at 95. Myers generally tops out around 94. And quite consistently 92, 93.
Here's the American League's leading hitter, Melvin Mora, hitting at .363. Roberts at first base with one out. Taps a foul, back up and out of play.
Or second in the American League for reaching base in consecutive games. Giambi with the Yankees, one better at 33. Leads the American League in on-base percentage, third the league in slugging percentage. Good pitch by Myers. A balls and 2 strikes to Melvin Mora. He's got him out last night. He was just 1 for 7 last night in that 17-inning break. A good sign early for Brett Myers with good command of his fastball. Check swing right to Tomey again. One to get the double play as Tomas Perez comes backing up the sliding Brian Roberts. 3-6 double play, and that's it for the O's here in the first. No runs ahead, no errors, and none left. And to the end of one, it's the Phils 2 and Baltimore nothing.
The eagle is leaving the nest.
You do it.
It's done.
Going to lunch.
If you're not offering your employees Independence Blue Cross, maybe you should.
Max, you're killing me.
Hey, everybody jamming. Hey, man. She jamming? They jamming too. And I'm to get a Bud Light, man.
With a great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down. Make it a Bud Light.
You want the best values in America? Well, they're here now at the Dodge Summer Sales Drive.
Where you'll find our best products.
Like the powerful Ram 1500 with an available 5.7-liter Hemi. And our best deals. Get a $2,500 cash allowance or 0% APR financing for up to 60 months on Ram.
All with Dodge's 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Let us prove we got the best values in America. Hurry to your Dodge dealer today.
There are ordinary disposable razors, but now there's new Sensor 3 from Gillette. Totally new handle, 3 blades, on springs that adjust to your face. No disposable shaves better. It could be the best disposable you ever threw away. New Gillette Sensor 3.
Matt Burrell leads off for the Phillies here in the second. 1 ball and 1 strike to Burrell. Line shot to left field. This will be a hit for Burrell going all the way to the corner. Pat on his way to second base, and he rolls in with a stand-up double. So Burrell, who had dipped below the Mendoza line after last night's game, is back above it. Leads off with a double here. His 20th 2-base hit of the year. He leads the Phils in doubles.
A changeup by Henkin. Kind of surprising with the way Burrell's been swinging the bat that he would throw him something slow and give him something to speed his bat up with.
Brings on Tomas Perez. He's hitting at .340. Trying to move Burrell along, and he's going to do it with that bunt. I don't know. That's a close play. He's rung up by Ed Montague. Almost beat that out for a hit, but he moves Burrell to third base. Let's wait and see if they give him a sacrifice on him.
A nice bunt by Tomas Perez, just a little bit hard. It bounced right there, that hard dirt in front of the plate, and popped up and made it a little easier play for the third baseman to come in and make that play on him. Batista does a nice job, gets rid of it in a hurry.
Just got him, and that'll bring on Marlon Byrd. The Orioles are going to bring the infield in with Burrell at third base and one out. 1 ball and no strikes to Byrd, who's hitting at .277.
There's a defense with them in. Outfielders all pretty deep.
Yeah, they are. Nothing to Marlon Byrd. Birthday wishes longtime fan Joseph Sismeric of Philadelphia. Celebrated his 89th yesterday, which is from family and from us to Joseph Sismeric in Philadelphia. 3-0 to Marlon Byrd. Can you give him a green light, L.A.?
I wouldn't.
Him on 4 pitches. That's the second walk surrendered by Pat Henkin. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Phillies, may not be reproduced nor retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Phillies. I still don't know if they give Perez a sacrifice.
I haven't heard. I never saw any scoring on it.
Guess not. Tomas did get that runner to third. Tomas does so many things to help a ball club. Last game in Atlanta, he gets a chance to play. Giving Polanco a rest, all he did was go 4 for 4. Here's a hit down the right field line by Placido Polanco. Burrell scores, stopping at third. Byrd a double for Polanco, and the Phillies lead it 3-0. Runs were so tough to come by last night, but Phillies had 3 on the board, still batting in the second, and Mark Wiley, the pitching coach, is going to come out and talk it over with Henkin.
Took 17 innings for the two teams to score this many last night. Phillies with 3 here in the second inning, and only 1 out. That is so hard, too. He plays 17 innings. To go out there and lose a game like that, then come out here and get down early and have your starter struggling a little bit when both bullpens are somewhat depleted.
You play that long and that many innings. I mean, you win it fine. You're still tired, but I mean, you feel good because you won the game. When you lose it, that can put you in fun for a few days.
Big time.
They did give Tomas a sacrifice.
That's the thing too. When you play the game right, good things happen. And Tomas plays the game right. He did the right thing. Got that runner to third. Gave himself up.
And it brings on David Bell. He walked and scored a run his first time up. 1 strike to David Bell. Send our best wishes for a speedy recovery to Marjorie Priest of Kirkwood, New Jersey. Marjorie in the West Jersey Hospital in Voorhees. Hope Marjorie's feeling better real soon. I think I won the count to David Bell. Fly ball right field. Is it deep enough to try to score the run? They're going to not try to score. Byrd. Strong throw by Gibbons. That's out number 2, and then we'll bring on Jim Thome.
David Bell tried to get the ball in the air, got the ball in the air, tried to hit that sac fly, just didn't get it deep enough. With Thome coming up, you probably don't want to take that chance, but even if with the base open, they put Thome on, you still have the left-hander coming up behind him in Abreu.
And a 100th birthday today. L.A. Ruth Deemer of Westchester celebrating her 100th birthday. Wishes from daughter Helen and from us to Ruth Deemer in Westchester.
100. Nice going.
Really. 1 ball and no strikes to Thome. Thome got the Phils on the board in the first with a 2-run home run.
I haven't reached Hunt 100, but there's been times where I think I know what she feels like.
Inside 2-0. This is kind of like a pitcher out.
First inning, Thome with 2 strikes on him gets a fastball and gets a lot of the plate, goes the other way, and gives the Phils a 2-run lead with his 19th home run.
If he sees something he likes here, they'll probably give him the go-ahead. And it wasn't. It was inside, and he walked in. The third walk surrendered by Henkin, and the Phillies had him loaded for Bobby Abreu. Bobby has been either a hit or a strikeout against Henkin lifetime. He is 4 for 10, but he's also struck out 4 times. Bobby generally not a strikeout guy. Generally gets his bat on the ball, but Henkin has been able to punch him out 4 times in 10 at-bats. With 2 outs. Now Henkin wants to talk it over with Geronimo Gil. Henkin was a 5th-round draft pick of Toronto in the '86 draft. Over to St. Louis 2000, signed by the Orioles in December of 2000 as a free agent. On the inside corner, 1 strike to Bobby Abreu.
Good pitch by Henkin. A cut fastball right on the inside corner.
Bouncing ball first base. He should be out of the inning as Conan makes the play unassisted. Now will retire to the side. Phillies score a run in the inning. They do so on 2 hits, no errors, leave them loaded. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 Phils.
This July 4th, if you're thinking it's time you had an SUV with unsurpassed horsepower in its class, then your timing is perfect. Buy any 2003 Envoy equipped with OnStar and get the hardware and 1 year of service at no extra charge. Plus, get $500 Independence Day bonus cash. Qualified buyers can take the bonus cash and 0% APR for 60 months. Or get $3,500 total cash back. See the pros at your local GMC dealers.
It's what you want, what you need, everything you ever dreamed. Just relax and wave goodbye. Say hello to paradise. It's where you wanna go. It's where you wanna be. The gold, Tampa Bay, and everything.
St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Florida's beach.
Bold, daring, inspiring. Of all the thrilling lines on the Nissan Nissan Altima, this may be the most interesting. The bottom line at the Nissan National Sales Event. It's an extraordinary time to get the new, sleek, and stylish Altima. Intelligently equipped and available with 0.9 APR financing. But hurry, July 7th is the end of the line.
Bottom of the second, Phils lead 3-0. Monday at 7 on UPN 57. Ray gets a surprise when his parents drop a bomb at their anniversary party on Everybody Loves Raymond. Monday night at 7 on UPN 57. Well, it's been an 83 reunion. 83 ball club. These two teams were in the World Series, and Dutch Dalton here for Dutch. Great to see you.
Good to be here, Harry.
You're looking well.
Thank you. Always good to join you guys.
Always a pleasure to see you. Best team leader I ever saw in baseball on that 93 club. There's a line drive to left field, and that is going to be a fair ball going all the way to the corner. This will be 2 for Jeff Conine. Conine a double. Good number 2 for the O's off Brett Myers.
Just fair. Looked like a fastball he got out in front of, right off the end of the bat, and bloops it down that left field line about 6 inches in fair territory. When was the last time you picked up a bat?
A year ago.
It didn't look like it.
Had a home run hitting contest a year ago, and probably 5 years before that.
Well, you did hit one out of here, but foul. Those home runs were tough to come by. Schmidt didn't get any. You didn't get any. There was only one, and by the least likely of the 4 characters, Rick Dempsey.
Well, it's probably fitting. He was the MVP of the 83 series, so it's not like we got together and laid down for him, but it is fitting.
High towering drive into deep right center field. It is caught by Marlon Byrd. Good play by Byrd. Moving up to third is Conine. But Byrd had a long run for that ball, and a fine play by Marlon in deep right center.
Well, they get the runner to third, but at least it stayed in the yard and allowed Byrd a chance to make the catch and get the out. Big part of the park out there.
I'm going to bring on Tony Batista, who's hitting at 256. How about this guy's stance in the batter's box, Dutch?
Well, I tell you what, and he's put up some good numbers this way for a few years, but it looks very unorthodox. Walt Riniak could probably have a problem with this one.
I wonder if it would have helped me.
Andy, I'm not sure if there's anything that could have helped you. Although, what is your lifetime batting?
It's over 100.
1 strike to Batista. He takes it low, 1-1. Batista spreads out. Front foot way back, but then he strides into the ball. It would look to me like, L.A., I don't know, it would look to me like with his approach that you should be able to jam him.
You would think. He can be quick inside, though.
Can also be thrown to outside, it looks like.
Apparently.
Throw a fastball by him outside. That was a 95-mile-an-hour heater from Brett Myers.
You going to be up next month for the 93 reunion?
Looking forward to it.
Wouldn't miss it. Are you kidding?
I'm sure I'm going to get suckered into a home run contest there.
Popped him up. Foul. Is it playable? Lieberthal comes back and makes the catch right in front of the screen. Game of inches, boys. It's going with the Phils right now. That's 2 down.
Big out right there.
There's B.J. Surhoff.
Lieberthal right up against the screen. Ball usually comes back to the catcher. It does right there.
He's a guy that continues to produce, hitting at .338. Been around a long time, 38 years of age. BJ made a great catch last night, taking a home run from Ricky LeDee, and also knocked in the only Orioles run in the first 16 innings. and still hit. 0-9 at third with 2 outs. Knocked him up foul. Darren Dalton, what occupies your time now? What are you up to, pal?
Raising kids, Harry. Yeah, we got. I've got 4 now. We've got 3 little ones, 3, 2, and 1.
Wow.
And with all due respect, I know I can change diapers better than both of you two.
Well, our children aren't quite as young, but they're beyond the diaper changing stage.
Do you remember, Harry?
No. No. I will have to admit that. Nothing into the count to B.J. Surhoff. One hopper to Polanco, should be out of the inning, and is. That'll retire to side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. After 2, Phil's 3, Orioles nothing.
The best of '93 and the best of 2003. It's all coming together for the Phillies 1993 team 10th anniversary tribute, courtesy Toyota. The fun kicks off against the Expos July 17th and 18th. Then pregame on the 19th, it's the Alumni Batting Challenge. And on the 20th at 1:35, fans 15 and over will receive a free 10th anniversary tribute DVD or VHS filled with highlights and memories. Call now, 215-463-1000 for tickets.
Introducing a new level of performance from Acura. The all-new TSX.
My essay is called Why the Webbers Should Choose Us for Local Phone Service.
By the way, nice lawn.
Choose our phone service because
we're family. This is a little beetle weedle.
You can shop for local phone service in Pennsylvania. That means companies will compete for your business with services that could save you money.
And the duck says, put it on my bill.
Local telephone choice. Another great call for Pennsylvania.
Kids, you love this? Sure you do.
Time now for the Dive to Stump the Fans trivia question. Log on to Phillies.com. If you're the first to correctly answer, you'll win 2 tickets to a Phillies game. Please submit your answer in the subject area and leave your name and address to receive your prize. Tonight's Dive to Stump the Fans trivia quiz. What franchise holds the American League record for most wins in 3 consecutive seasons? The answer and winner will be revealed in the 7th inning. As Mike Lieberthal leads it off for the Phils, he singled his first time up. Line shot in the gap in right center field. That ball is cut off nicely out there by Matos, and he's going to hold Lieberthal to a long single.
That's a nice play out there by Luis Matos. He's getting to that ball. It looked like it was going to get by him, but he makes a nice play, turns and throws, and hits a cutoff man right in the chest. Lieberthal makes the big turn, but puts on the brakes. Probably a wise decision.
Brings on Ricky LeDee. He struck out his first time up. Darren Dalton has joined us. And Dutch, you faced Henkin in the World Series in '93.
That is correct, Harry.
What do you remember about him?
Well, I imagine back then he threw a little harder than what he does now. He was a blazer back then. Had a good breaking ball.
LeDee bunting to get the runner up, and Henkin didn't get him. That would be a bunt base hit for Ricky LeDee.
It looked like Henkin was kind of caught in between whether he was going to flip the ball with his glove or take it out barehanded and throw it. And it just, that slow flip to the first baseman allowed LeDee to beat this out. A good bunt right down the line. Henkin gets there. But then as he got it, it looked like maybe he couldn't get a hold of it. He couldn't really get much on the throw. And then it's just a slow toss, and the speed of LeDee beats it out.
Brings on Pat Burrell. He doubled and scored a run his first time up, and he takes it low. 1 ball and no strikes. Burrell looking down at John Vukovich to see if they want him to bunt. No bunt indicated.
You follow much what the Phillies have been doing?
Yeah, as of late, what are they, 7 of 9?
Yeah.
Bouncing it up there, 2-0.
Yeah, I still find the first thing I dig for in the paper every day is the sports page, Andy.
Tough to get away from.
Yeah, it sure is.
I told you I saw that the video, High Hopes. I don't know why they call it High Hopes, H. Do you know?
I don't have any idea.
The 93 reunion tape that'll be out next month. A lot of good stuff on it. A lot of good memories. It'll jog your memory, jog my memory, because I'd forgotten a lot of things in the 10 years.
What a fun year that was. Here's Michael Jack. And we'll see if Michael Jack has given Burrow the green light here. Nope, taken all the way, 3-1.
50 pitches for Henkin, not a real good ratio of strikes and balls.
The cut fouled it back. It's full count.
That's been part of Burrow's problem when he is in a hitter's count and he gets a pitch to hit. He's fouling it off or swinging and missing. This one a pretty good pitch to hit, fouls it straight back. Greg Gross on the right taking some notes. And it's not from a lack of effort that Burrow has struggled.
Laid off that high pitch and he walked him, and that will load the bases, and that is the 4th walk surrendered by Henkin.
Mike Hargrove can't be happy about seeing the pitch count of Henkin here in the early going and 4 walks when they need him to go deep in this game.
Brings on Tomas Perez. He sacrificed his first time up. Orioles set up their defense at triple play depth. Breaking ball a little bit high. He wanted that curve ball, didn't get it. 1-0 strikes, and now Batista's going to come in. Try to settle down Henkin. Phillies have a 3-0 lead. We're in the 3rd inning, trying to increase that lead.
I got to ask you, did you really think after the '93 season that there'd be enough guys around in 10 years to have a reunion?
Well, I understand they're having trouble finding some of them.
But you know, the Wild thing will be back because he's down at Atlantic City. He's close. I guess the dude's coming back, isn't he, Lenny Dykstra?
Yeah. A lot of guys are going to be released out of jail that week.
2 balls and no strikes. 3-0.
And Jake's there. Jake Crookie doing some broadcasting. The home games, he'll be there. A lot of guys, I mean, a whole lot of guys will be back.
3 balls and no strikes to Tomas Perez. Takes a strike, 3-1.
Now they're going to get some action out in the Orioles bullpen. Looks like it's Willis Roberts. It is.
He pitched in last night's 17-inning game. Full count.
I threw an inning and a third in that game. Tomas, 3-1 pitch. Goes after a pitch down and away. Probably not a real good pitch to go after when you're in a 3-1 count.
Full count to him with the bases loaded. Off-speed pitch fooled him. Big curveball in the 3-2 deuce and struck out Tomas Perez. 3rd strikeout for Henkin. 1 down here in the 3rd.
Well, left-handers have given Henkin trouble, but he's got 3 strikeouts tonight, all against left-handers. And on that good curveball. Has Tomas Perez way out in front of it, obviously not expecting a curveball. 3-2, bases loaded.
Marlon Byrd walked his first time up. 1 ball and no strikes to Byrd. Another curveball. Looks like Henkin doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in his fastball, so he's throwing a lot of curveballs here. Got that fastball over 1-1.
Well, when you lose confidence in your pitch, a lot of times you'll just go to a pitch you don't throw, like a splitter.
I remember calling that one time.
In the league championship series against those Atlanta Braves.
That's the first time I saw Andy step off the mound and say, what?
You called for a pitch that L.A. said he did not have in his repertoire, but you insisted, and you got a strikeout of who, Ron Gant?
Yes, sir.
I'd been messing with it, but I hadn't thrown in the game.
When a catcher really wants it, you pound your chest with your glove, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you did. Dutch goes like this, boom, I want that pitch. L.A.'s kind of saying, well, okay, if Dutch wants it, I better throw it. Struck that Gant right out of there in a critical situation.
Picked my jaw back off the ground.
Fooled him and everybody else in the yard.
Marlon Byrd is rung up. So back-to-back strikeouts for Henkin with the bases loaded. And it's up to Placido Polanco to get something out of this.
A fastball, tough pitch to take, bases loaded in that situation with 2 strikes. But the Phillies, like last year, are struggling again with bases loaded this year. Coming in the game hitting .225 with the bases loaded.
1 ball and no strikes to Polanco. He is fouled out on a great catch by Jay Gibbons, and he has doubled to drive in a run. 1-1 the count to Polanco.
You hate to get greedy, but situations like this, you can really blow a game open.
Line drive in the gap in left center. Polanco delivers. 2 runs will score. Burrow goes to third. A bases loaded single by Placido Polanco. He picks up Perez and Bird, and the Phils lead it 5-0. Placido with 3 RBIs.
Good piece of hitting by Polanco, and that's something huge. 2 out, base hit. The Phillies lately have gotten some clutch hits with the bases loaded, or clutch hits in situations, period. He goes down and gets that breaking ball, hits it off the dirt. Drops it into left center, and a nice job by Burrow going first to third on that base hit.
And it brings on David Bell. So the Phils with a 5-0 lead here in the 3rd inning. This has got to look good for Brett Myers. Myers, for the most part in his starts, has not been supported with many runs in his starts this year, but he's got 5 to work with here in the early going. Line drive right at Batista. That will retire the side, but the Phillies add 2 more. 2 runs in the inning. On 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, 5-0 Phils.
Number 8.
First audition?
Yeah. You'll be fine. Thanks.
Introducing Dunkin' Donuts' refreshing new lemonade culotta.
Number 9.
Made with real lemon juice, it's ice cold and thirst quenching.
Good luck. Thanks.
So when things heat up, it's just the thing. Stop by Dunkin' Donuts and try our new refreshing lemonade culotta. To quench your thirst, this delicious frozen drink is just the thing.
Ladies, you know, the ocean has many voices, and it's saying, why don't you 2 join this handsome gentleman for a Bud Light? All right, that's what I thought. I gotta try that. Ladies, it's the ocean, and it's telling me...
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
Thanks.
Sure.
There
There's a lot of summer between sunrise and sunset. Enjoy every minute and every mile with Chevrolet. Now get 0% APR for 60 months or $3,000 cash back on every 2003 Chevy pickup. Or get $4,000 cash back on Avalanche and S10. That's up to $4,000 cash back on select new Chevy pickups.
See your local Chevy dealer today.
Phillies baseball is brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light. And by Chevy, the cars you can depend on, the cars that last. We'll be there. Bottom of the third, Phils lead 5-0. Harry Callis with Larry Anderson and Aaron Dalton. Dutch Dalton has joined us here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Leading off will be Davy Cruz. Last night the Phillies played a 17-inning game. Dutch, I see in the Phillies record book that the Phils played a 20-inning game against the Dodgers in '93. Do you recall that game at all?
Yeah, sure do. Yeah.
Phillies won that game 7-6. Did you catch all 20 innings?
Yeah, we went through a period there. There were a couple of weeks there where we had a string of bad games. We had the doubleheader.
Down by Myers, he can't find it. Now he does. Throws high, but Tomey holds it back. You know, one thing about Jim Tomey, besides hitting home runs, Tomey has made some really good plays over there at first base. You don't think about him as a defensive first baseman, but he has made some good plays of low throws, high throws. This was not an easy catch for Jim.
Well, Myers a little bit rushed as he picked it up. He knocks it down right in front of him, but can't locate it. That got him with the leg. I thought it got his glove. Hits his leg, and then he finally sees it. Takes a little bit of time, but then tries to air mail it a little bit high, but Tomey holds the bag.
One ball and no strikes to Geronimo Gil. 2-0. Balls and a strike. This kid's going to be something really special. He's only 22 years old. I mean, he already has the confidence, not only that he belongs, but he could be a big winner here in the major leagues.
I remember speaking to him and a few other prospects a few years ago, and little did I know he was going to be here this soon.
Placido Polanco puts that pop-up away. 2 down. Even though Kevin Millwood is struggling right now, he really kind of took this kid under his wing and really helped this young man.
I never got to know Kevin Millwood when he was with Atlanta, but what a genuine guy this is.
Yeah, he sure is.
What a great guy. Good guy in the clubhouse.
He has really done a lot for Brett Myers. It's like there hasn't been any leadership since you left this ball club. There really hasn't, for the most part, anybody to step forward. And sometimes it's a little different with the everyday player with the pitchers. Millwood has done it with the pitchers. Randy Wolf, I think, is maturing into being an ace of a staff. Millwood came here as the ace of this staff, and they help the young pitchers. Makes a big difference.
Tomey is a great leader among the everyday players.
Yeah, just the time I've spent in the clubhouse, the few times I've been around him, it seems pretty loose in there, very confident. They seem to know what they're going through, even when they're through a period of losing or winning, and I don't think a string of losses affects them at all.
They get along well. That makes a big difference in that clubhouse.
Flared into left field. That's going to drop for a hit for Brian Roberts. His second hit, the third for the Orioles off Brett Myers. Well, Dutch Dalton is here, and he'll be at Veterans Stadium along with L.A. and most of the 93 club for the 93 weekend, July 19th, 7:05. July 20th at 1:35, the entire weekend courtesy of Toyota, Field of Memories, all fans 50 and over. Get a terrific retrospective of the 93 team in either DVD or VHS format on Sunday. And there will be an alumni batting challenge on Saturday. That's another chance for you to hit the ball out of the ballpark along with John Kruk, Dutch Dalton. Izzy will be there. Milt Thompson, they'll be involved in it.
At least they'll be in the friendly confines.
That'll be a lot of fun. The reunion of the 93 team, the 19th and 20th. Order your tickets for that big weekend. 215-463-1000. Jim Eisenreich, what a wonderful man.
They don't get any better than that here.
It'd be great to see Izzy again. Who was it that used to tease him unmercifully? It made him feel like very comfortable and part of the ball club. Was that Crocker?
Crocky started it. Crocky did it the very first day of spring training.
Struck him right out of there. Dutch, it's always great to see you. Thanks for stopping by and being with us.
Harry, thank you.
Brother.
Andy, thank you.
Thank you, Dutch. Love you, pal.
No runs ahead, no errors, one left after 3. Chris Wheeler will be coming in the 4th. It is 5-0 Titans.
Jeep vehicles have proven themselves by winning more awards than any other brand of 4x4.
Now let us prove they're the best values in America.
During the Jeep Summer Sales Drive, where you'll get great deals on Jeep vehicles.
Get 0% financing for 60 months or big cash allowances. Plus a 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty on every one.
Let us prove we've got the best values in America. Hurry to your Jeep dealer today.
Now, qualified lessees can lease a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $289 a month.
Well, I think we're in a good place. Anything else we need to cover?
I checked the rebar on that footing. Standard number 9.
Good.
I heard from the bank today, and the finances are all set.
Okay.
Oh, and those specs, they'll check out with code.
Great. Any other questions?
If you're not offering your employees Independence Blue Cross...
Thanks again, everyone.
Maybe you should.
You want the best values in America?
They're here now. At the Chrysler Summer Sales Drive, you'll find exciting new products.
Like America's favorite convertible, Sebring.
The versatile PT Cruiser.
And great deals like cash allowances up to $3,500 or 0% financing for 60 months on select models.
Plus Chrysler's 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Let us prove we've got the best values in America. Hurry into your Chrysler dealer today.
Phillies who had base runners all over the place in the game last night and couldn't score. They've had them all over the place tonight and have gotten 5 runs. As we go to the 4th inning, lead at 5-0 behind Brett Myers. Jim Thome, 2-run home run in the 1st inning, his 19th of the year. He has 55 runs batted and walked in the 3rd or in the 2nd, up and into him, 1-1.
Boy, that's high fastball, about head high and in. Might have been a little message from Henkin.
And he jammed him there. A little fly ball to left field. Long run for Batista, the 3rd baseman, who was overshifted. And he makes a terrific play way out in left field for the first out. Sunday, July the 6th, that is what, 1 week from tomorrow. The Phillies and the Marlins at the Vet in a brand new t-shirt featuring all your favorite Phils in a comic strip style superhero pose. Free for all fans 14 and under. Compliments of Turkey Hill. Great fun way for all you young Phils fans. Show off their club, their favorite team, and make it a family day to end the 4th of July celebrations. Bobby Abreu had a lot of trouble with that hook from Henkin tonight, over for a strike. Order easily online at Phillies.com or call 215-463-1000. That's a week from tomorrow. The Heroes t-shirt, Phillies and the Marlins. Fastball in. Bobby has struck out and grounded out weakly to first on curveballs. They have had Henkin in all kinds of trouble in this game. they have scored 5 runs and left 6 men on through 3. Give you an idea how many base runners they've had.
7 hits and 4 walks in the first 3 innings.
Hinkett thinks he's getting squeezed. He saw his body language there because he thought that was a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Home plate umpire tonight is Brian Runge. 2 guys in this crew, daddies, were Major League umpire, Runge and Gorman. Checked on it. Oh, no, he said it was a foul tip. So Abreu's got to come back. And it counts 3-2. Bobby can't believe it. That was called a foul ball.
Yeah, he did. It looked like the ball changed directions.
Sure did. Runge, father and grandfather of Major League umpires. And he walked him. Another walk issued by Hankin. This one a 1-out walk, and that'll bring up Mike Lieberthal 2 for 2. 2 singles and a run scored.
Number 5 ties his season high.
Walked 3 last time out in that save situation that he had against the Braves. And down low for ball 1. Ricky LeDee on deck. LeDee's a DH tonight. Oh, Mike Lieberthal wanted to catch tonight. This was his decision. He told me why.
He didn't want to catch the day game.
He wants to sleep. I said, what are you doing? He says, well, I'm a night owl. He says, so I'd much rather play tonight and then not have to get up real early tomorrow. I said, okay. I said, can we use that? He said, yeah, go ahead. I said, it's the truth. Because you would think he would not be catching tonight. And a little humpback liner caught by Davey Cruz. That's the first time Hank has gotten him out. 2 outs.
Tomorrow's game has been moved to 2:05. 1:35 on the schedule, but it's been moved back to 2:05 to accommodate the reunion of the '83 World Series teams.
Right.
So it will be a 2:05 start. Phillies Weekly will be on at 1:30.
Ricky LeDee to deep right. Is it high enough? Yes! It's a 2-run home run for Ricky LeDee out of that DH spot. His 7th of the year, and the Phillies have a 7-0 lead here on a beautiful Saturday night in Baltimore, and all these Phillies fans are going nuts in this yard.
It's like being at home. Ricky LeDee, number 7 on the year. 22nd and 23rd RBI, and that's all it was a matter of, was it going to be high enough to get over that 25-foot high scoreboard in right field, and it just gets over the top of it.
Amazing. Bobby Abreu was running on that. He was trying to steal a base. Had a huge jump, and LeDee liked the pitch he saw. You saw where heel was when it was hit. Pat Burrell in the hole, cut off by Batista, throws and got it. And that'll end the inning, but the Phillies get 2 more. They've scored in every inning here tonight. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and nobody left on base. 7-0 Phils.
If you talk on the phone as much as I... Hold on. Hello? Yeah. Can I call you back? Okay. The Singular has a plan... Sorry. Mom? Hi. I gotta take this. Hey. No way. Yeah. As I was saying.
Now with Singular, get 5,000 night and weekend minutes plus 1,000 anytime rollover minutes for $49.99 per month. Act now and get unlimited calling for 3 months and this color camera phone free.
I call it my... I gotta take this plan. Hey.
Come in to find out how Singular fits you best.
Said podiatrist, not proctologist. I said podiatrist, not proctologist. I I said podiatrist, not proctologist.
Tired of reruns? With Comcast, get hot new shows all summer long, just $10 a month for the first 2 months. Call 1-800-COMCAST now and add digital with HBO for just $10 more.
I said podiatrist, not proctologist.
Get Comcast cable just $10 a month. Call now.
In the summertime when the weather's high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky.
Whether you're working hard or playing hard this summer, Ford F-150 is the only truck you'll need to get it done. Right now, you can save big on the built Ford Top F-150 with 0% financing or up to $4,000 cash back. But you better hurry because these great deals end June 30th. Get 0% financing or up to $4,000 cash back on F-150.
In the summertime.
See your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
Here's a look at some of the fans here at the ballpark tonight on a beautiful night. Pop-up foul out of play by Mora. It was weird on that replay to watch Hield diving out there, jumping out, ready to catch the pitch and throw to second, and Bobby Abreu just golfed that curveball out of here.
He probably should have jumped out and grabbed LeDee's bat.
Yeah, just been one base. Catcher's interference. Mora grounded into a double play. Nice play by Tomey, stepping on first and throwing to second to give Roberts. And Mora another check swing foul to the first base coach, Rick Dempsey.
There's the Mora kids, the quintuplets.
They were here right to the bitter end last night. We had shots of them at 12:30, quarter of one, and were still awake. Barely, but they were awake.
A little more than a handful.
Oh, yeah. Mora fouls that one off the press box and down into the sellout crowd for the second straight night. Big group here, the South Jersey baseball old-timers at this beautiful ballpark. Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Jack Scott and the South Jersey baseball old-timers here tonight having a great time. We certainly welcome them. The Orioles like hearing all these fans cheering, but they like them coming in buying these tickets. Myers can't get it. Polanco, a tough play, and he got it. Oh, Placido Polanco got a lot on that. It looked like Manny Tria.
Myers almost slowed it up too much. It looked like Polanco had a beat on it over Myers' head, but then Myers deflected it just enough, and Polanco kind of had to change where he was going a little bit, change direction, comes in and gets it, and makes a strong throw, steps on the bag just in case.
Remember how Manny Trio used to throw? That reminded me of him a little bit. That was Manny's style. He'd come underarm and fire. And Polanco, of course, has a really good arm. Placido's had a great ballgame. I mean, he's been a really solid second baseman all year. Best fielding percentage of any second baseman in the league. And 3 big runs batted in tonight, especially that 2-out hit. Huge. Looked like they were going to waste that bases loaded, no outs opportunity, and he flared that single to left and made it 5-0. That could have gotten the Orioles back into it. Hard ground ball, but right at him. Konai is retired. Yeah, and it was a 3-0 count, bases loaded, and finally he was down to 2 outs. Wacky weekend. Now, what does that mean? I don't know, because I'm going to read it for the first time. Celebrate another Field of Memories weekend with the return of some of the funniest and most exciting vet stadium promotions. Oh, I remember these. The Cash Scramble, Cannon Man, an old-fashioned Twine-Nighter. Yep, a scheduled Twine-Nighter on August 2nd. The first premium gift ever given at the vet to kids will be relived. Uh-oh. There's one. Gibbons has put the Orioles on the board with a long home run. I never saw it, Andy, so you tell me what happened.
That was it was a matter of how high up it was going to hit that building out in right field. There was no doubt about it. just getting ready to say what a job Brett Myers is doing. You're talking about the offense coming through with big hits, but Brett Myers shutting them down.
Well, here I get a look at it. Oh, my.
He just missed his spot down and in. He wanted it down and away, and that is a long, long home run.
That's out there on the Utah Street. And Batista pops up. We'll give you more of this wacky weekend stuff later on. The good news, Andy, it was a solo home run.
Yep.
So it's 1 run on 1 hit. Nobody left on base. Phil's lead 7-1.
Need help with your yard this weekend? We're free. Buy almost any John Deere lawn or garden tractor right now, and it's free till April 2004. 0 down, 0% interest, 0 payments till next season. Visit your John Deere dealer now and start thinking up projects, because we're free till April. Don't miss your last chance for 0 down, 0 interest, 0 payments. Visit your dealer today.
Batter up. It's time for Acme's Take Me Out to the Ball Game sweepstakes. This season, the Phillies and Acme are teaming up for your chance to win. Use your SuperCard when you shop at Acme. You could win an actual game-used autographed base and 4 tickets to a Phillies game in September. Plus, a chance to win a trip for 2 to Clearwater, Florida for a Phillies spring training getaway. This week, use your SuperCard for great savings on refreshing Gatorade. Get 5 for only $10. Acme, it's your store for winning action.
Just when the party gets going, it ends. Well, not this time. Your Toyota dealers will keep this party going by extending the summer savings. Still time to save big on tough Toyota trucks. Get 0% APR or $1,500 cash back on the full-size Tundra and $500 cash back on Tacoma with the highest standard payload in its class. Get to your Toyota dealer now, because even this party won't last.
After 4 innings of play, Phil 7, Orioles 1. Monday at 6 on UPN 57. Hyde did the crime. Will he do the time? Find out on that 70 show. Monday night at 6, right here on UPN 57. Tomas Perez sacrificed his first time up, and then last time ran that 3-0 count with the bases loaded and nobody out, and wound up striking out on a 3-2 hook. Then Marlon Byrd struck out looking, and Polanco delivered the big hit. Bounces up there.
I think it was a 3-1 pitch that Tomas swung at down in a way that he went after and fouled it off to get it to 3-2. And that was probably the key to that at bat for Henkin to be able to strike him out.
Popped up foul down the third base line. This will go over the dugout and into the crowd. 1-2. Lots of Phillies red and white in this town. Walking around at lunchtime, it was unbelievable how many fans are down there.
In the hotel.
In the hotel, having a great time too. Look at beautiful Inner Harbor area. Strike 3 call. Tomas didn't like it, but he's gone for the second time. 1 out. Now on that wacky promotion weekend, what you're going to get is a Pat Burrell Louisville Slugger for fans 14 and under. So make your plans for that weekend, August 1st through the 3rd, a 4-game series. Order your tickets online at Phillies.com or call 215-463-1000. Grounded to second by Marlon Byrd. You'd probably like to know who the Phillies are playing that weekend. Well, it's San Diego.
They're going to have Cannon Man there.
Cannon Man, that was fun. Hugo Zucchini was the original Cannon Man.
Really?
Saw all those promotions.
Nancy and Jody both work for the Phillies.
Great fans down here for the series, or at least for tonight. And here's Polanco. What a game he's had. Fouled out a play way down in the corner. And a nice running play by Gibbons. And then got a base, a double and an RBI, and then that big bases loaded single last time out.
3-0 game, bases loaded. Polanco goes down and gets a breaking ball down and away from him. A good piece of hitting and scores 2, and that made it 5-0.
Down low. 3 balls and no strikes. And a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike to Polanco. And up the middle, and he has 3 straight hits. So Placido Polanco on for the 3rd straight time. He's there with 2 outs. Time now for Citizens Bank. Not your typical fan. Each game we'll scan the crowd to find a fan or fans who set themselves apart from the rest.
There's an Oriole.
That's a real bird right there, huh?
Strange bird.
Not your typical fan. Brought to you by Citizens Bank. Not your typical bank. Bell pops one foul. Back behind the plate and out of play. David has walked, scored a run, flied to right, and then lined out to third his last time up. And he got a little upset. Fired to bat, bounced to helmet. He's kind of a classic
sicko,
competitive guy like that. And, you know, he's been a little frustrated this year. Fouled out of play. And he's a solid guy.
He's got a mean streak in him.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's knocking in runs. I mean, he has 33 runs, but his batting average is way too low. I mean, he doesn't like it where it is, and he's really struggling. But he's played a good third base. And as I said, he's a good man in that clubhouse. When you're around him, you appreciate him. I know his teammates do. No balls and 2 strikes. He just wants to play better. That ball's hit well to left center field. It is run down out there by Matos. So that'll end the inning. Phillies' first inning, they have not scored tonight. No runs hit, and they leave 1. They lead 7-1.
Have you ever spent like 5 minutes with him? He's totally self-centered and insensitive. They just don't go together. I mean, she's my best friend. She has these emotional needs he can't meet. Remember what she went through with Brad? It's just like awful. He's so rude.
And it's a deep drive to center. Rodriguez makes the catch. It looks like they're going to send the runner. Here comes the throw. He's safe. He's safe. The winning run is now on third.
You're such a great listener.
Thanks. There are ordinary disposable razors, but now there's new Sensor 3 from Gillette. Totally new handle, 3 blades, on springs that adjust to your face. No disposable shaves better. It could be the best disposable you ever threw away. New Gillette Sensor 3.
You taking that for heartburn?
Panel of experts recommend it.
More doctors recommend Tums. Dose for dose, Tums Ultra neutralizes more acid than Pepsi Complete's antacid. Nothing's faster. Just ask a real panel of experts.
Travel provided by U.S. Airways. For an easy-to-use website where you can find the lowest fares and search for convenient schedules, visit usairways.com.
This is a UPN 57 Eyewitness News weather update.
Good evening, I'm meteorologist Chris Dunn. Look at this, only 84 today. Yes, our heat wave is now officially over, and we have this cold front to thank for ending our heat wave. Dry air moving in along with the cooler temperatures, but this humid air and all these clouds and rain down here to the south, it's going to try to creep back into our area by tomorrow morning, but not for tonight. 63 to 67 should be pleasant. You can catch the latest forecast over on CBS 3 and Eyewitness News tonight.
And don't forget those spectacular post-game fireworks shows. Compliments of Citizens Bank are coming up this week. And next week, the Cubs in town on Thursday at 6:05. Then the Marlins 1 week from tonight. The game time 7:05. And those wonderful shows afterwards you'll want to stick around for. So get your tickets early. 215-463-1000. You can order online at Phillies.com. Huge crowds expected for those games. Tickets are still available, but going fast, so make that call real soon. B.J. Surhoff is a DH tonight. He's going to lead off. Davy Cruz to follow, and then Geronimo Gil, the 7, 8, 9-hole hitters. And don't forget, due to the Phillies fireworks shows from the 2nd to the 6th, the Veterans Stadium parking lots will be open exclusively to those with prepaid reserve or handicap parking. 1 ball and 1 strike to Surhoff, who grounded out his first time up. Right back to Brett Myers. Nice play, throws him out. So for those without that kind of parking, we recommend one of several convenient lots located south of Patterson Avenue. They include the Acme lot at 7th and Patterson, the First Union Center lot, the Navy Hospital lot, and the FDR Park lot. And of course, great way to get to Veterans Stadium is to use the SEPTA Broad Street line. Convenient alternative, drops you off right at the corner of Broad and Patterson at the Vet. So remember those parking restrictions next week, so you might want to take public transportation to the Vet. Should be a lot of fun with the Cubs and Marlins in town. Davy Cruz fouls it back. Myers, pretty good fielding pitcher.
They've done a good job. I mean, he's a good athlete all around. And he works on a lot of things. I mean, he talked about being in the cage all the time in spring training and getting a lot of heat from a lot of the players. Who said, I just want to get better.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
You know, we all forget sometimes that he's 22 years old. He's very mature. He's matured beyond his age. He will be 23 in August on the 17th.
I don't know if you could have said that last year.
No. I don't know if you could have said it in spring training. Fouled back. I mean, he's come a long way since the middle of spring training, in my opinion.
Oh, mackerel. That's amazing. 40 strikes, 7 balls. Is that being locked in?
Another strike.
You know what? And it's not. I mean, a lot of pitchers could probably go out there and do that, but they'd give up 18 runs. Now he's throwing 40 strikes, 41 strikes, and 7 balls, and he's throwing those strikes in good places. Look at this, right at Lieberthal's glove. Catches both Lieberthal and the umpire on the foul tip.
Double boink. Ahead of Cruz 0-2. And it makes that stuff look easy. I mean, you were a real good fielding pitcher. You know how tough that is.
Yeah. You know what?
I had to say that.
If that was coming anywhere in my direction, the only thing I would do is try and get out of the way of it and let those guys that get paid to catch the ground balls catch them.
You hated those, didn't you?
Oh.
Here's a look at it.
Even something as easy as that, I'd have to run it halfway there and then just a little flip. Vukovic used to love it hitting PFPs, pitcher's fielding practice, and he'd just laugh.
Put shin guards on you. And fouled back by Geronimo Gil. Special birthday wishes tonight to big Phillies fan Jim Watson from North Wales. Attending the ball game here tonight with family and friends, so happy birthday to you, Jim. I know you're a Phillies fan and really enjoying the game thus far. You know, this is a game where Brett Myers knew going out there as that ball's fouled into the stands past Jimmy Rollins and getting the night off. Had to go out there and pitch innings tonight, but yet you didn't want to put too much pressure on him.
His last 2 outings has been the same way. Against Boston at home after the 13-inning game. And last Sunday, what's he do? He goes out and throws a 3-hit shutout, becoming the second or the youngest pitcher to do it since '83. Kevin Gross, at the time, the youngest pitcher to throw a shutout. Kevin Gross, by the way, is here for tomorrow's reunion game.
Yep. Here's a base hit. Nice piece of hitting there by Gil as that ball was away and up a little bit. He hits it in the hole to right field. 2-out single.
Just over 60%. First pitch strikes for Brett Myers tonight, 14 of 18.
Old best pitch in baseball, strike 1. Roberts has a couple of hits tonight. He's flared 2 balls. Pesky type hitter.
Second best pitch in baseball is strike 3.
Well, one that's hit not hit back at you. And he does it again. Oh, Roberts is just wearing out that left field area. To his credit, he's done a really good job of just taking the ball away and hitting it to left field. They have to start getting in on him a little bit. So, 2 on and 2 outs. This is the first time in the game that the Orioles have had 2 base runners.
Second 3-hit game of the season for Roberts. He just slaps the ball that way. You might want to change it up a little bit on him, bust him in some, get him off of that pitch away.
Yeah. Luis Matos Moved to the 2-hole tonight. Batted 9th last night. He struck out twice. Myers starts in with strike one. Brett, the first two batters comebackers to him. Threw them out, but then a base hit by Heel in the hole to right. And then that flare to left by Roberts. 2 on, 2 outs. Orioles now with 6 hits. And a breaking ball. In the dirt, 1-1.
Well, he led off the game with the base hit, did Roberts, but then his next 2 times up, he came up with 2 outs and got his base hits.
See him on at first base, and Heel, the catcher, at second. Matos down the line and right. It is fair ball. Bouncing around out there, and 2 runs are going to score. On his way to third is Matos, and with 2 outs, the Orioles have struck with a couple, and it's 7-3, and they're getting back in it.
Well, Bobby was playing him well off the line. Blanco's going to come in and talk to Brett Myers. That ball's hit just down the line. It stays fair. Just fair. Bounces kind of crazy in there and stays in. I think Bobby was waiting for it to come out, and it didn't come out. He had to go in and get it.
Joe Kerrigan will come to the mound. His last triple back in August of 2000 for Luis Matos, who had struck out his first 2 times up. So what looked like it was going to be a harmless inning, 2 outs and nobody on base, has turned into trouble as Matos triples into. And the Phillies, who led 7-0 in this game, now lead 7-3. Roberts on base 3 times tonight has finally scored. Well, the number 9 hole hitter hurt him, and that's what happened in these games in the American League. When you get with that DH, you have a hitter in that 9 hole. Joe Kerrigan back to the dugout. And Brett Myers looking to get the last out in this inning. Melvin Moore has grounded into a double play and then grounded out on a ball deflected by Myers towards Polanco, who threw out Moore. Strike one. 0-1. B.J. Ryan gets up in the bullpen. And you're going to say, well, he was in the game last night, but who was it?
Travis Driscoll, the only one that wasn't in the game for him.
And he
out of the bullpen, but he pitched 5 innings the day before.
Right, he couldn't pitch. Fouled away. Or he'd have been in there too.
Ryan only threw a third of an inning last night. Strikeout, a walk, and a base hit. So he faced only 3 hitters.
And the first 2 hitters for the Phillies in the 6th inning are left-handed batters, Tomey and Abreu. So Mike Hargrove, seeing his team starting to get back into this one, might be bringing Ryan right into this ballgame. 0-2 to Melvin Mora. Myers needs to make a pitch here, and he overthrows a fastball, 1-2. The Orioles fans now getting a chance to cheer. It's been all Phillies up until this inning. 1-2 to Mora. Check swing. Did he go? Nope. Says Ed Montague, the first base umpire. Somehow held up 2-2.
Boy, it was close. Oh, that could have gone either way.
Ed Montague, the veteran crew chief. 2-2. Goes high. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's just getting a little quick now out of his delivery, just kind of rushing things a little bit, flying that front shoulder open, and there you could see Joe Kerrigan saying that.
Balls and 2 strikes to Mora. Struck him out. Threw it right by him. So Myers gets out of it with just the 2 runs on 3 hits. And 1 man left at third base. It's 7-3 Phils.
America's first network from Nick. It's America's first network for men.
America's first network for men.
America's first network for men.
I love Stripperella.
I am Stripperella.
Ren and Stimpy. Gary the Rat.
Stripperella.
America's first network for men.
I like Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
She takes a hard one. America's first network for men.
This July 4th, if you're thinking it's time you had an SUV with unsurpassed horsepower in its class, then your timing is perfect. Buy any 2003 Envoy equipped with OnStar and get the hardware and 1 year of service at no extra charge. Plus, get $500 Independence Day bonus cash. Qualified buyers can take the bonus cash and 0% APR for 60 months. Or get $3,500 total cash back. See the pros at your local GMC dealers.
Your heroes belong in your heart, but why not on your back? Free Phillies Superheroes t-shirt Sunday, July 6th at 1:35, courtesy Turkey Hill. Call now for tickets.
Our Independence Blue Cross deserving Phillies are the Relief Corps. When starter Brandon Duckworth injured his wing in the first inning against the Orioles, the bullpen carried the load. The entire 7-man staff combined to go 16 innings, yielding only 1 run on 7 hits while striking out 13. Dan Plesac was the winner of the 17-inning marathon, which saw Hector Mercado achieve his first career save. The bullpen's exceptional effort is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. You deserve it.
And there is a look at that bullpen. A lot of guys not available tonight. Hector Mercado is one of the pitchers who can pitch. Clemente Alvarez down there with him. And B.J. Ryan will come into the game. Game number 35, as Andy mentioned, he was in the game last night for just a third of an inning. There are the numbers on him. Left-handed hitter just 205. So with 2 straight left-handed batters and the Orioles back to 7-3, Mike Hargrove will go to one of the 3 left-handers he has in the pen, B.J. Ryan. Robert Victor Ryan Jr. out of Bossier City, Louisiana. 6'6", 247-pounder. Phillies have seen a lot of him since they've been playing the Orioles so much. Jim Thome started the game for the Phils with a 2-run home run. He's walked and popped up. Home run number 19 for Thome, and he now has a total of 55 runs batted in. Ryan misses away. 2-1. Bobby Abreu on deck, and then Mike Lieberthal. What a funky delivery. Originally signed by the Reds back in '98. And then over here in a deal. Thome fouls that one out of play. Down the left field line. Not a seat in the house here tonight at Oriole Park in Camden Yards. And a gorgeous night. Here's a look around this beautiful ballpark. Thome rips it to left, but it's right at Moore. Makes a nice play. That ball was slicing away from Melvin. 1 out. Business person special number 5 with the New York Mets on July the 22nd. Game time 1:05. Mark your calendar right now for that Citizens Bank BPS. Always great when the Phils host the New York Mets at Veterans Stadium. So take that afternoon off. Family, friends, or business associates, and order online at Phillies.com or call 215-463-1000. It's July the 22nd at 1:05. Phillies and the Mets. Bobby Abreu has struck out, grounded out, walked, and scored. And swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. And jammed on a fastball, foul away, 0-2. Lieberthal, and then another left-handed batter, Ricky LeDee. Phillies with home runs tonight from Thome and LeDee. Willis Roberts up in the bullpen for the second time tonight, a right-hander. 1-2. him out with a fastball. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Mike Lieberthal. 2 for 3, 2 singles, a run scored, and a line out. He'd be coming into the game tonight 6th in the National League and batting at .325. You see he's upped his average to .329 on this 2 for 3. Outside, 1-0.
LeDee got him yesterday for a base hit. He came in, the last hitter that Ryan faced.
Ty Pratt will catch Kevin Millwood here tomorrow. In that game that begins at 2 o'clock, 2:05. We will have Phillies Weekly at 1:30. Don't forget that. You and I will have a live shot. I don't want you to miss that.
Really?
For the pregame show.
What time?
1:30. Means we're not on tape.
I'll be here.
Hope I will. 2-2. 2 outs and nobody on base. Phillies retired last inning without a run. And Ryan looks like he's going to do it to him here in this inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. First inning tonight, the Phillies have gone in order. They lead 7-3.
We ride together, we die together.
All that was for nothing. Bad boy and elements, somebody better want him.
Rated R opens July 18th.
You want the best values in America? Well, they're here now at the Dodge Summer Sales Drive,
where you'll find our best products.
Like the Durango SXT, with available 7-passenger seating and rear air. And our best deals. Get a $4,500 cash allowance or 0% APR financing for 60 months on Durango.
All with Dodge's 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Let us prove we got the best values in America. Hurry to your Dodge dealer today.
There are places that I know where people they can go to play their favorite games. Let's call it out by name. It's America's game, the one and only Powerball. I'm only gonna tell you one more time. It's America's game, the one and only Powerball.
Phillies baseball is brought to you by Dodge. You can take life as it comes, or you can grab life by the horns. By the Pennsylvania Lottery, this Saturday's Powerball drawing has an estimated annuity jackpot of $135 million. Said this was a huge crowd here tonight. How about 49,549? Now, they said it was a sellout last night at 46,405.
Really?
So they have squeezed even more bodies into this ballpark tonight. 49,549. And this is a record, as you see the standing room crowd, a record for a regular season game. Thank you, Tracy. Here at this ballpark.
Regular and postseason.
Regular and postseason. Wow. No wonder the Orioles like the Phillies to come down here and play. A lot of fans come down here from the Delaware Valley, and it's just a great atmosphere for them. Ooh. Conine takes one up and in. He's doubled and grounded out. It'll be Conine, Gibbons, and Batista. They'll go right, left, right against Myers.
Myers is throwing about 6 straight pitches almost in the same spot, counting back to last inning.
Now he goes away a little bit, 1-1.
He got Mora on that strikeout on a pitch kind of up and in, and he was just kind of flying open with all those pitches. This one, he gets down and away better.
1 ball and a strike, and misses low, 2-1. Phillies with 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7. The Orioles 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They have left just 3 men on base. They made the most of their opportunities. They haven't had a whole lot of them. Conine taps one towards short. Tomas Perez out there tonight, flips to first, and Conine's retired, 1 away. Visors with the Mets on Monday, July the 21st at 7:05. A Monday night game. Free Phillies visors. All fans compliments of Verizon. So see the Phillies and the Mets on July the 21st. Game time 7:05 and pick up that visor. You can order online at Phillies.com or call 215-463-1000. Gibbons, the batter, he hit a monster home run his last time out. 420 feet. 30th home run to land on Utah Street out there in right field. 13th Oriole to hit one to that area of this ballpark, and the first one for Gibbons. You have to hit a home run over that big high scoreboard out there, and then there, of course, there's a seating area, and then beyond that is the area they call Utah Street. There you get a look at it, and his went deep into that Utah Street area crowd.
Back-to-back breaking balls, good ones.
Did he hit a fastball for the homer?
Yes.
So there's some breaking balls here in this at bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Move his feet a little bit there. 2-2.
Way inside. And he has to go down. There's nothing wrong with making a hitter a little uneasy in that batter's box.
Guys talk about moving their feet all the time. 2-2. And then he throws a hook and misses. So a full count now on Gibbons with Batista on deck. Breaking ball. Tough play for somebody. Tomas Perez can't come up with it. He might have had him if he had gloved that, but it'll be an infield hit for Jay Gibbons. He's a 1-out base runner, hit number 8 for the Orioles.
I think Polanco was back there saying to Tomas that he thought he could have had that and made the play. This ball's chopped to the second base side. An easier play with momentum for Tomas if he does glove it. But can't come up with it.
Perez getting a start at shortstop tonight, just his second start at that position, as Jimmy Rollins not starting the game. Tony Batista the batter. Pitch to him. Misses ball 1. Batista tonight's popped up foul to Mike Lieberthal and popped up to the second baseman Polanco. Phillies play the infield a double play there. Batista, right-handed batter with good power. Gibbons at first and 1 out. Two back, and here come the Orioles. Batista hits a 2-run home run, and it was 7-0, and it's 7-5, and we got ourselves a ball game now. You hit him towards that short porch in left center. The Phillies have hit a few out there, and Batista just got himself one. His 15th of the year, 54 runs batted in, and it's 7-5, Phils.
15 of them for Batista. Brett Myers tries to come inside and just throws it right down the middle of the plate.
So the infield hit followed by a 2-run home run, and now just a 2-run game. Phillies scoring early in this game, and now it's been all Orioles. After the 7-0 game, there's Batista. And this is more like it down in Baltimore. That game last night was, you just don't see that very often in this yard. 380 feet in that home run. Pop foul out of play by the DH Surhoff, who's 0 for 2. Tony Batista. And Surhoff takes it down low. 1-2. Bill Myers got through the first 3 innings, gave up a run in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and now 2 in the 6th as Joe Kerrigan looks on. Surhoff slices one down the line. That's a fair ball. And he's going to have a double. Earl got on it quickly, and Surhoff wasn't running real hard. Made it a close play.
Well, that's a heck of a play by Pat Burrell. A great effort as he busted it down to that ball, barehands it, and comes up firing to second, right on the money. This ball just trickled down the third baseline, and there's Burrow, that strong throw. Surhoff just ahead of it.
Well, the Phillies are going to have to get somebody out in the bullpen. Myers was breezing along in this one, had real good control of the game. There's Burrow who made that nice play, but now all of a sudden he's gotten in trouble in the last few innings.
Well, he started losing his command last inning. First 3 innings, 3 hits. And that's it. Last 3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs. The last 2 and a third innings, I should say.
And Terry Adams gets up. Wow. One of the guys who pitched last night, they were all going to go out and play catch this afternoon. And then come in and say, you know, how they felt. Larry Bowa said he didn't want to use any of those pitchers if he didn't have to. But all of a sudden, you're getting into a close game.
Well, Adams pitched 1 inning 2 days ago, 2 innings last night. But he also pitched an inning before that day off.
Bowa just sitting back there. Phillies just kind of hanging on right now. They look like they were in charge in this game. They don't have too many games where they score a lot of runs early, but they had tonight, and now the Orioles are fighting back. Davy Cruz is 0 for 2 out of the 8-hole, and he takes strike 1.
Baltimore 273 team average, 5th in the American League. But their offense has been good this year. Their pitching has really been terrible.
Yeah, Phillies just shut them down last night out of the bullpen. But now all of a sudden those bats have come awake and they've got their fans into the game. This is one of those back and forth games with a crowd. Cruz takes it outside, 1-1.
But over the last 2 seasons, last in American League last year and the year before, this year 5th.
This is a great hitter's park, but they haven't had very good hitting teams the last few years. And you should score a lot of runs if you're the home team here. 1-2. Four home runs in the game, 2 apiece. One and 2 to Cruz. Ooh. Just missed away. 2-2. Chopped up the middle. Myers deflects another one. Polanco got it. Nice play by Placido Polanco as Brett Myers has made some plays, deflected some others, and gets another assist, 2 outs.
And a nice barehand play by Polanco. I don't know if he would have got him.
The middle, Myers deflects another one. Polanco got it. Nice play by Placido Polanco as Brett Myers has made some plays, deflected some others, and gets another assist, 2 outs.
And a nice barehand play by Polanco. I don't know if he would have got him if he catches it with his glove. A breaking ball. Myers just deflects it, tries to come up with it. Polanco has to wait for that hop, and then the barehand and a throw. That's a tremendous play.
I think you're right, Andy. I mean, if he has to do a transfer on that, first of all, it's going to take longer, and he's not going to get as good a footwork as he had doing it that way. And now he's trying to get out of a 2-out jam here with Geronimo Gil. Really got it all started. I mean, Brett was sailing along until Gil got a 2-out hit last inning.
It looked like Meyer just kind of flipped up a breaking ball. He'll hit it the other way. He'd just thrown a fastball right by him, down and away. Left the breaking ball up, and he hits it in the hole. And then Meyer just almost got a little complacent.
Fly ball center field. Hit pretty well, but room for Marlon Byrd and barely enough room. He puts it away. Orioles come back with 2 more in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, and leave 1 man on base. Thanks to Andy, Harry Callis returns in the 7th inning. Phil's 7, the Orioles 5.
Michelin designed the cross-terrain SUV tires specifically for SUVs to help provide responsive handling and a smooth ride. You'd be surprised just how smooth. Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires. Want to help Special Olympics? Want a Michelin Man bobblehead? Go to MichelinMan.com to find out how.
What's up? I'm Dave, and we're members of the Compliance Alliance.
Sweet. What are we doing today, guys?
We're writing to managers of stores that sell tobacco.
Let me check one of these out.
Oh, that's cool. We're coming.
What do you got? Phone book. It has all the addresses we need in it.
Just letting them know that selling tobacco to kids under 18 is illegal. And there are consequences.
If they break the law, they're going to be busted.
And compliance checks will be happening across Pennsylvania at a store near you.
So be ready.
Introducing a new level of performance from Acura. The all-new TSX.
Really a tale of 2 games tonight. Phillies with a 7-0 lead. It's now 7-5. Brett Myers all the way for the Phils. Jim Thome, Ricky LeDee with 2-run home runs. Placido Polanco's knocked in 3. Pat Henkin gave up all 7. Gibbons has a solo homer. Matos knocked in 2 with a triple down the right field line, and now Batista has cut it to 7-5 with a 2-run home run. Ricky LeDee leads it off for the Phillies, and for play-by-play, here's Harry.
All right, thank you, Chris. And LeDee takes a strike. Ricky has struck out. He has a bunt base hit, and he slugged a 2-run homer. That was the last Phillies runs back in the 4th inning. 7-5. 2 quick strikes to Ricky LeDee. Ryan in his 2nd inning in relief of Pat Henkin. Always works from the stretch. Breaking ball missing. 1 ball and 2 strikes. No breaking ball. He laid off it. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ricky LeDee. Tip struck him out. 2nd strikeout for Ryan. 1 down here in the 7th. Phils are home on Monday. Sammy Sosa and the Cubs are in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 7:05. Thursday's a 6:05 game with the aerial fireworks show courtesy of Citizens Bank right after the game on Thursday. Then Florida moves in. Marlins are in on July 4th, 6:05. July 5th, 7:05 with another Citizens Bank postgame fireworks show. And on the 6th at 1:35, Turkey Hill Phillies Superheroes T-shirts. Order your tickets for the Cubs and the Fish by calling 215-463-1000. This will be it for Ryan as the Orioles are going to make a pitching change here. Phillies leading by a score of 7-5, and we'll be back after these messages.
America's favorite song, America's favorite pastime, followed by America's favorite colors. Celebrate the 4th of July with the Phillies, or take in the 2nd spectacular fireworks show following the game on July 5th, courtesy Citizens Bank. Or join us on July 6th, and kids get a free Superheroes T-shirt courtesy Turkey Hill. Call now.
Hypnotic, aggressive, liquid, riveting. Of all the thrilling lines that Nissan brings you, this may be our most interesting. The bottom line at the Nissan National Sales Event. Get 0.9% financing or up to $1,500 cash back on select new Nissans. But hurry, July 7th is the end of the line.
Mike Hargrove is going to the right here. Willis Roberts, he worked at last night's game. But then again, who didn't? This will be his 26th game. He's won 3, lost 1, a 5.65 ERA, 36 and 2/3 innings, 36 hits, 23 earned runs. Struck out 22, walked 15. And he will face Pat Burrell here with 1 out and no base runners, and the Phillies leading it by a score of 6-5.
Well, Mike Hargrove right now trying to hope that his bullpenners will restore order, and they have. Ryan came in, did a good job, and Willis Roberts trying to keep it going. The Phillies scoring a lot of runs early in this game, and now it's been all Orioles in the last few innings, and we got a close one.
Roberts faced Burrell last night. Burrell singled off him. Right time, Burrell is 1 for 6 off Willis Roberts. Tonight he has doubled and scored a run, walked and grounded out. One ball and no strikes to Pat Burrell. Near the Phillies dugout and in the Phillies dugout. 1-1 the count to Burrell. Still giving it a try, but ran out of room.
Good effort by Geronimo Gil, the catcher.
On the count to Pat Burrell with 1 down. Well hit to dead center field. This ball is, oh, what a catch by Matos. Took a home run away from Pat Burrell. Tremendous play by Luis Matos. You can't hit him any further in this yard without putting it out. Great catch, Matos.
Slider, breaking ball there, and it looked like Burrell had himself a home run. One of the best swings he's had in a long time. They got those low fences here. And you can see Matos is under control the whole time. He knew where the wall was and just made that look really easy. What a good-looking athlete.
Can really cover center field and takes a home run away from Burrell. 2 outs. The batter Tomas Perez, and he hits the ball hard to deep right field. Nobody's going to catch this one. Out of here. Home run, Tomas Perez. And the Phillies get a well-needed run after the Orioles were waging a comeback. It is now 8-5 Phil's first home run of the year for Tomas Perez.
Gives his wife and little baby a little wave there over there in the family section. And Jimmy Rollins, whose place he's taken tonight, first in line to congratulate Tomas with his first home run since September of last year. And nobody was going to jump up and pull that one back.
1 strike to Marlon Byrd, who was walked, struck out, and grounded out.
Oh, it's flying out of here tonight. 5 homers, 3 for the Phillies. It's more like this ballpark.
There's it down the right field side foul. Coming in 2 the count to Marlon Byrd.
Estimate that one at 380 for Tomas. He's slapping everything that moves down there.
Byrd is rung up, and that will retire the side, but the Phillies do get a run here in the 7th inning on 1 hit, the homer by Tomas Perez. No errors and none left. Stretch time, we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Pat Burrell has Matos take a home run away from him, but not Tomas Perez. Nobody could catch that one. It's 8-5 Phillies.
On the next Everybody Loves Raymond, Ray's parents celebrate 40 years of wedded bliss.
40 years.
Yeah.
That's a big milestone. I had one good year. The year I left your mother.
We almost got divorced.
Here's a sad word. Almost.
On the next Everybody Loves Raymond.
Monday night at 7 on UPN 57. This fall, a computer geek gets an upgrade to action hero.
This is so freaking cool.
J 2.0. Coming UPN Wednesdays this fall.
You want the best values in America?
They're here now. At the Chrysler Summer Sales Drive, you'll find exciting new products.
Like America's favorite convertible, Sebring.
The versatile PT Cruiser.
And great deals like cash allowances up to $3,500 or 0% financing for 60 months on select models.
Plus Chrysler's 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Let us prove we've got the best values in America. Hurry into your Chrysler dealer today.
At Philip Morris USA, we understand that people want to know where we stand on important tobacco issues. On our website, you can find out. For example, we agree that there is no safe cigarette. Cigarette smoking is addictive and causes serious diseases including lung cancer, heart disease, and emphysema. The only proven way to reduce the health risks of smoking is to quit. For more, including links to sites that can help smokers quit, visit philipmorrisusa.com or call for a copy of excerpts from the site.
It's all coming together for the Phillies' 1993 team 10th anniversary tribute with an alumni batting challenge on July 19th and a DVD or VHS 10th anniversary video tribute free for fans 15 and over on the 20th. All courtesy Toyota. Call now.
Our Dodge Stump Fans Trivia Quiz tonight. What franchise holds the American League record for most wins in 3 consecutive seasons? Well, it will be these Baltimore Orioles. 318 wins from 69 through 71. First Phillies fan with a correct response was Shannon Getz of Lehighton, Pennsylvania. Congratulations, Shannon. You're the winner of 2 tickets to a Phil's game. Thanks for playing Dodge Stump Fans. Terry Adams comes on to pitch for the Phillies here in the 7th inning. This will be his 37th game, including 2 innings of last night's game. 0-2 with a 2.95 ERA. 39 2/3 innings, 42 hits, 13 earned runs. He struck out 27, walked 12. And Brian Roberts has a whip, fouls it back. 1 strike to Roberts, who is 3 for 3. All of them singles.
About that Carlos Silva and Cormier out. Larry Bow really wanted to stay away from having to use these guys tonight, but it's that kind of game.
After last night's outstanding work by the Phillies pen, the ERA now at 3.24, second best in the National League.
Only the Dodgers.
How about the Dodgers overall staff ERA? It's under 3. Caught by Marlon Byrd, 1 down.
And that's with Dreifert out for the season. Dreifert went out, about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago with knee surgery. And he was pitching great for them, and they still haven't missed a beat.
Here's Luis Matos. He has been a factor here tonight. He has struck out twice, but he has tripled to knock in a pair, and he's also taken a home run away from Pat Burrow.
They don't score a whole lot, the Dodgers, but they don't give up much, and they catch the ball a lot better than they used to because they've gotten better up the middle.
Just missed 1-0 to count to Matos.
Talking to a lot of the relief pitchers tonight before the game. I mean, they were all going to go out and play catch and report back. So I guess they've reported back positive.
But those guys that are up in the pen now worked 3 innings in last night's game.
Amazing.
Silva and Cormier. Fortunately for the Phils, Brandon Duckworth did not have to be placed on the disabled list. In fact, he was available out of the pen. Good play, Terry Adams underhands, and that's 2 down. Duckworth should be ready to take his next start.
What a good play by Terry Adams here. Now, Brett Myers is a really good fielding pitcher. Terry Adams has not been known for that, but he makes a heck of a play there. He's really been pitching well for the Phillies lately and giving the bullpen another look.
Melvin Mora is 0 for 3. 1 ball and no strikes to Mora. Adams got him out last night. Mora lifetime is 1 for 4 against Terry Adams. Phils lead 8-5 here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-1 the count to Mora. As if to bunt, takes it low, 2-1. The breaking ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Melvin Mora. Full count. Jeff Conine on deck. Not a lot of plays, still 3-2. Inning for Terry Adams. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. We move to the 8th with the Phils leading Baltimore 8-5.
America's favorite song, America's favorite pastime, followed by America's favorite colors. Celebrate the 4th of July with the Phillies, or take in the second spectacular fireworks show following the game on July 5th, courtesy Citizens Bank. Or join us on July 6th, and kids get a free Superheroes t-shirt courtesy Turkey Hill. Call now.
Halibut with polenta cake sounds good. Oh, but polenta sometimes makes me break out. I will get, a vegan club sandwich. Vegans are like so in. Is the salmon East Coast or West Coast? That'll just do a number on me.
I can come back later.
Crab cakes. I had crab cakes.
Sir? Porterhouse. Medium. Rare. Slaw. Cobb. Ranch. Blue. Fries. Baked. Toppings. All of them.
Oh, here's something. Coconut dipped shrimp sauté with pilaf. I like pilaf.
Hypnotic. Aggressive. Liquid. Riveting. Of all the thrilling lines that Nissan brings you, this may be our most interesting. The bottom line at the Nissan National Sales Event. Get 0.9% financing or up to $1,500 cash back on select new Nissans. But hurry, July 7th is the end of the line.
Phillies baseball is brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light. And by Nissan and your local Nissan dealer. 8th inning, Phil's lead 8-5. Placido Polanco will lead it off. He's had quite a game tonight, offensively and defensively. He is 3 for 4 offensively with 3 RBIs, and he's made a couple of really good plays defensively. Facing Willis Roberts. And strike to Placido Polanco. Ball on the strike to Polanco. Three RBI game tonight, his first this season. Career high for Placido is 4 in a game, and 2 balls and a strike to Placido Polanco.
He got a huge hit back in that 3rd inning, too, with the bases loaded, 2 outs. It looked like the Phillies were going to get frustrated in that inning, and he blooped a single out in the left field, knocked in 2.
Ground ball sharply hit, but Conine has it, makes the play himself, 1 down. bring up David Bell. Bell nothing for 3 as Walker scored a run, fly to right, line to third, and fly to deep center.
Carlos Silva continues to heat up in the Phillies bullpen. He's alone now. Cormier sat down. So, I mean, it'll be interesting tonight to see how Larry Bowa pieces this one together, because before the game he had no idea what he was going to do.
Probably does not want Adams to work more than 1 inning. Adams did have a 1-2-3 7th inning. He fouled on the right field side, 1 strike to Bell. Two quick strikes to David Bell. Now back to the screen. Still nothing in 2. Rung up, breaking ball called out on strikes. 2nd strikeout for Roberts. 2 down here in the 8th.
Willis Roberts throws fastball, splitter, and slider. And that was just a little itty bitty breaking ball with some late action and a called 3rd strike.
Jim Thome 1 for 3, was a 2-run home run his first time up. He's also walked. 1-0 to Thome. Thome's ex-manager Mike Hargrove, who managed him when he was at Cleveland, does not overshift him as much as other managers do. Everybody else has 3 infielders on the right side of the infield, but you see where shortstop Davy Cruz is. He's still on just a little bit on the left side of the infield and deep.
And that 17th inning started last night when Thome hit a ball that had overshift. He would have been an out. He wound up getting a hit.
2 balls and a strike to Thome. Laced to deep right center field. 1 hop and into the stands. Ground rule double Jim Thome. Thome's second hit. He's a 2-out base runner for Bobby Abreu.
And appropriately enough, that ball caught by a Phillies fan out there in right field. Jim's 13th double. Fastball. Boy, that hit something hard because it really bounced. Oh, it hit the warning track and just leaped right in the stands.
There are a lot of Phillies fans here at Camden Yards this weekend. And so many Phillies fans, in fact, that this is the all-time record attendance here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The largest crowd in the history of this ballpark tonight. 49,539.
That guy got right on the cell phone to call home, tell everybody he caught a ball. The folks are saying, "We know, we see you."
Bobby Abreu now trying to get Thome home. 2 balls and no strikes to Abreu.
They're pitching and running a little bit right here with Lieberthal. Even though Lieberthal's hitting the ball great in this ballpark, it is a right-right situation. And the left-handed hitters are getting pretty good swings at Roberts. So the first 2 pitches were way out of the strike zone. See if they can now. They're just going to walk them out.
Yeah. Abreu will be intentionally walked. So put 2 men on base with 2 outs for Mike Lieberthal. Lieberthal is 2 for 4 tonight. Right time against Roberts, he is 1 for 3. Lieberthal has twice singled, an humpback line drive out and grounded out. At second base, Tomey, he doubled. At first base, Abreu, he walked. He was intentionally walked. And here is Mike Lieberthal. 2 outs. Phillies lead 8-5 here in the 8th inning. Base hit right field. Is Tomey going to be able to score? He's being waved around by Vukovic. The throw to the plate, safe. Throw to third, safe there. Phillies lead 9-5 as Mike Lieberthal picks up his 3rd hit of the game.
Now, good aggressive coaching there by John Vukovic and a good secondary lead by Jim Tomey with 2 outs to get a jump off second base and score on that play. That's a big run. Keep tacking them on here. Here it is, a fastball, and LeDee hits it in the hole to right. Gibbons is on it in a hurry, but see that good secondary lead that Tomey had, and it gave Vuk a chance to score. Pretty good throw, too. On line, catcher takes a throw in front of the plate and doesn't block it, and Tomey scores that run. Gave him the whole plate to slide at.
So the Phillies now lead at 9-5 as Mark Wiley, the pitching coach, out to talk it over with Roberts.
This little run the Phillies are on right now, and you look back at a lot of these games, how many of these runs are coming with 2 outs. There's some Phillies fans with Tomey jerseys, and a lot of the tack-on runs that they're getting in these games are coming with 2 outs. And that's how you win.
So he scored the first 7 runs in this game, and Baltimore answered with 5 of their own against Brett Myers. So all of a sudden it was a tough game, 7-5, but the Phillies have scored a run this 7th on Tomas Perez's homer, and a run here in the 8th to take a 4-run lead, 9-5. And here's Ricky LeDee, who was struck out as a bunt hit, has hit a 2-run homer and struck out.
Here's his home run. Abreu was running. See the catcher start to move? Because Heel was trying to get a pitch to throw Abreu out on at second, and Bobby hit the breaking, LeDee hit the breaking ball out.
Good catch by Heel. Low pitch by Roberts. 1 ball and no strikes. Abreu at third. Lieberthal at first. 2 outs.
One thing Larry Bow is really happy about are these 2-out runs, because the Phillies, I mean, they didn't mean to shut their offense down, but a lot of games early in the year, they would get some runs and that would be it. But now they're tacking runs on, and they're so important.
2 balls and a strike to Ricky LeDee. Leading 9-5. Three balls and a strike to LeDee. Pat Burrell waits on deck.
That's twice on this trip now that intentional walks in front of Mike Lieberthal have turned into RBIs for Lieberthal. Can't blame the managers for doing it, as Silva's ready out there. But Lieberthal's made Bobby Cox pay for it one time, and now Hargrove tonight.
It back and just off to our left. So it's a full count to Ricky LeDee. LeDee is rung up, called out on strikes on a splitter, and that will retire to the side. But the Phils score a run in the inning. They do so on 2 hits, no errors, leaving 2. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 9-5 Phillies.
We're really close, and we need to talk constantly, even when we're not together. So we need a calling plan that lets us talk as much as we want, whenever we want, at no extra charge.
With Family Talk from Singular, you can add a line for just $9.99 per month and share your minutes, all with nationwide long distance. Plus, right now, you can get a Siemens phone free.
We call it the Jordy and Julie sister-to-sister plan.
Come into Singular now to find the plan that fits you best.
Excuse me, that ATM just ate my card, and I have to be on a plane in an hour.
Let me see what I can do.
Miss? Yes?
Just must have
got in a little jam.
Okay.
Your car should be coming right out.
Oh, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Have a nice trip.
I'd like to make a transfer, please. Hello?
So the dealer says I can lease a new Civic for $159 a month. You're kidding? Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, there had to be some sort of gimmick or something. So, you know, I know I wasn't born yesterday or anything. So I walked out. I showed him who's the man. But are we riding in a new Civic? Oh, yeah. I went back. There was no gimmick. Yeah, you really showed him, huh? You got that straight. Because, you know, I know a good deal when I see one. I mean, I'm all over.
Now you can lease a 2003 Civic LX sedan for $159 a month for 48 months.
On the Toyota Interleague scoreboard, Cincinnati beat Cleveland 5-4. Cincinnati's won a Major League leading 20 games in their final at bat. As they had Cleveland 5-4. Two-out RBI double in the bottom of the ninth by Olmedo for Cincinnati. Yankees took game one, the afternoon game over the Mets 7-1. Roger Clemens, Rocket won his eighth. They lead the second game. That's the night end of the day-night doubleheader, 3-0. In that first game, Matsui a grand slam home run. In the second game, Soriano and Jeter are both homered for Alfonso Soriano his 21st. White Sox are winning the Battle of the Windy City. They beat the Cubs again 7-6. Cubs suffered their fourth straight loss. And 4-2, Montreal beat Toronto behind Claudio Vargas. Carlos Delgado hit a home run in the losing cause for the Jays, accounting for both their runs as 26. He is on fire. Houston shut out Texas, a 4-man shutout for the Stros. 2-0 final Houston. San Francisco in 10 over Oakland 8-7. Pedro Feliz knocked in the winning run in the bottom half of the 10th inning. Barry Bonds earlier hit his 22nd homer, and Tampa Bay has beaten Atlanta 9-7. Well, the Phils can game one on the Atlanta Braves as Carlos Silva is the new pitcher for the Phils. This is his 33rd game. He's won 3, lost 1. 4.30 ERA, 1 save, 46 innings, 47 hits, 22 runs. Has struck out 26 while walking 22. Silva pitched 3 innings of last night's game. I'm trying to get an inning here tonight. And he has Jeff Conine popping it up to Jim Thome in foul ground, 1 down.
Orioles have gotten back into the game by using extra base hits. And here's a home run. That's a long one that Gibbons hit way out onto Utah Street. Then this triple down the line by Matos played it a couple just inside the line. And then the 2-run home run by Bautista. Now that made it 7-5 for those extra base hits. But since then, the Phillies have tacked on a couple runs and lead 9-5.
Now Cormier pitched 3 innings of last night's game is up. This is well struck to left center field. Burrow back, reaches up and makes the catch. Gibbons out on a deep fly ball to left field. He has hit that long home run, and he's also flirted with 2 other homers.
You got that short porch out there. I mean, you're deep in the left center field. It's only 364 feet. And Burrow got to the wall and reached up and caught a couple feet in front of the wall. So that's why this is such a good hitter's park. I mean, if you're a right-handed batter here, it has to be very, very inviting.
Here's Tony Bautista. He is 1 for 3. It was a 2-run home run. 1 strike to Bautista. One ball and 1 strike. To left field, Burrow over to cut it off. Bautista will have to hold at first base. Nice play, Burrow getting it back in the infield. I'm going to bring on B.J. Surhoff.
Larry Baum with a decision now whether he wants Silva to pitch to Surhoff or whether he wants to bring Cormier on. And he's on the top, well, not the top step. He just yelled out something to Mike Lieberthal.
Silva stay in there to pitch to Surhoff. Surhoff 1 for 3 with a double.
Phillies with his 4-run lead. You see what he's done tonight. Yeah, they're going to play off him at first and take that hole away.
If it was a 2-run lead, he might have made the change.
Right. And also they would hold the runner on. Now you see what Tomey's doing there at first base.
2 balls and no strikes to Surhoff. Phillies lead 9-5. Got that one over 2-1. Silva faced Surhoff last night, got him out. Surhoff is 2 for 4 lifetime against Carlos Silva.
Smart veteran player. He took till he got a strike.
Was it out of play? 2 balls and 2 strikes. Foul back and just below. Still 2-2 the count to B.J. Surhoff.
We're running on a 2-2 count there, and the only reason being that they weren't holding the runner on at first base. Batista. Now you see Tomey moves in to hold him on, so he can't just run.
Ball up the middle. Polanco, another good play.
See why you hold him on there? That's important. They held him on, kept the force in order. He didn't get that big a jump. That's a tougher play if he's got to throw to first. So everything going right now for the Phils.
No runs a hit, no errors. 1 left. We're through 8. The Phils 9 and the Orioles 5.
Need help with your yard this weekend? We're free. Buy almost any John Deere lawn or garden tractor right now, and it's free till April 2004. 0 down, 0% interest, 0 payments till next season. Visit your John Deere dealer now and start thinking up projects, because we're free till April. Don't miss your last chance for 0 down, 0 interest, 0 payments. Visit your dealer today.
Anything he can do, she can do better.
She's a far more effective killing machine.
Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. Rated R. Starts this Wednesday.
My sister convinced me to try it, and now I use it all the time.
People are calling all across America for an incredibly low rate of 3 cents a minute and 39 cents to connect with 1010-987.
All I do is dial 1010-987, then 1, and my grandmother's number.
It's 3 cents to Canada and Western Europe, too.
I don't have to switch phone companies to use it.
Try 1010-987 today.
At 3 cents a minute, it's a no-brainer.
America's favorite pastime. Your favorite team. Everyone's favorite colors. The Phillies fireworks sparkle post-game on 2 different nights, July 3rd and July 5th, courtesy Citizens Bank. Call now.
Continuing our Toyota Interleague scoreboard, Boston 9-6 over Florida in the 8th inning. A 7-run, 6th inning for the Bo Sox. Nomar Garciaparra hit a home run, his 12th of the year for Boston. Arizona leads Detroit 3-0 in the 4th behind Brandon Webb. St. Louis 11-8 over Kansas City in the 6th. Jim Edmonds has hit his 23rd. Scott Rowland his 15th. Minnesota 5-2 over Milwaukee in the 8th inning. Torrey Hunter is 11th. Corey Costco is 12th for the Twins. Colorado has a 5-4 lead on Pittsburgh in National League play. Reggie Sanders, a homer for the Bucks, is 12th. Later on, Los Angeles at Anaheim, San Diego at Seattle. And Burrow leads off for the Phillies. Burrow has doubled and scored a run, walked, grounded out, and was robbed of a home run. A great catch by Luis Matos in center field. it back through the middle. Base hit center field. Well, Burrell is 2 for 4. Well, could be 3 for 4 with a home run, but he has hit the ball well tonight.
Yeah, he's hit some balls hard tonight. That's really encouraging. Here's Tomas. Hit that pitch out last time up after Burrell had been robbed of a home run. That made it 8-5. They've added one since to make it 9-5.
Tomas Perez has that home run. He is 1 for 3.
I think Jason Michaels is running for Burrell.
Burrell leaves. He had a good night. Hit the ball hard all night long.
That's not Michael. Excuse me. It's Punto.
Punto at first base. 1-0 to Tomas Perez. There's Punto. Came in last night's game late. Went 2 for 2. No strikes to Tomas Perez.
Well, Todd Burrell has to feel good. Unbelievable. Jose's up again.
Pitched 3 innings last night.
Not a safe situation. Or even close to one right now.
Phillies leading 9-5. 2 balls and a strike to Perez.
Talking about Burrell, he's gotten some good swings tonight. And just hopefully can carry over for him and he can start to feel his way back, because the Phillies are going to accomplish anything this year and go on and play later in the season. Burrell's going to have to be in the middle of it.
2-2 now to Tomas Perez.
Trying to hook a ball in the hole with speedy Nick Punto, and as deep as Gibbons is, they get a first and third.
There goes Punto, grounded sharply foul. And they'll try it again, still 2-2. The Phillies are conducting a tryout camp at Scranton's Lackawanna County Stadium on Monday. The registration at 9:30. Camp starts at 10 for players ages 15 to 22. Bring your own glove and spikes. American Legion players must bring written permission from their post captain commander. They'll be in Scranton Monday morning at 9:30. Police scouts Gene Shaw, Paul Murphy, Rob Holliday, Mage McDonald, Joe Romano, and Del Mintz will be there this Monday at Scranton's Lackawanna County Stadium. There goes again. No chance for a throw by Heel. Tomas Perez strikes out. 1 down as Punto steals second base.
Like a splitter from Willis Roberts, and Tomas swings over. An easy stolen base though from Punto, who can really run. Got a great jump. See him just looking in there to see what's going on. Managers love to take the grand slam out of play. I mean, they'll play for that 5th run, for that 5-run lead a lot of times, and that's exactly what Larry Bowa is doing right now.
Marlon Byrd is 0 for 3. A check swing foul. He has walked, struck out, grounded out, and struck out. Just a pop-up. And the second baseman, Roberts, puts this one away. That's 2 down, and that'll bring on Placido Polanco, who's had a fine ball game offensively and defensively. 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. And some really good plays at second base. Fastball high, 1-0. Punto at second base, 2 outs, 9th inning. Phil's on top by a score of 9-5. Ground ball in the hole, knocked down. That'll save a run, but Placido Polanco picks up his 4th hit of the game.
Nice play by Davy Cruz, because as Harry says, that saves a run, and they really want to pick up that 5th run. Still have a shot at it. Ball wasn't hit that hard, but it looked like it had eyes. A fastball, and it's squirting towards that hole, and Davy Cruz just dives and keeps it in the infield. See John Vukovic telling Punto, stay right here.
So the Philly runners are at first and third with 2 outs for David Bell. Bell is 0 for 4 tonight. And a walk in the first inning and scored a run.
Second career 4-hit game, or last 4-hit game for Polanco back last year in July.
And Polanco goes. They call it a fielder's choice, defensive indifference, I guess, and no stolen base.
That's what he just said, stolen base.
Oh, it is a stolen base?
Yeah, it's called stolen base, yeah.
Polanco's 8th. He has not been thrown out.
The reason they called it a stolen base, I think, is because they were holding him on.
1-0 to count to David Bell. Bouncing ball chopped softly. Davy Cruz throws out Bell, and now they'll retire the side for the Phils in the 9th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Phils 9, Baltimore 5.
Just what you need to kick off the 4th of July weekend. Red and white fireworks. The Phils take on the Cubs July 1st and 2nd. Or join us on July 3rd for the first dazzling post-game fireworks show, courtesy Citizens Bank. Call now.
Just when the party gets going, it ends. Well, not this time. Your Toyota dealers will keep this party going by extending the summer savings. Still time to save big on tough Toyota trucks. Get 0% APR or $1,500 cash back on the full-size Tundra and $500 cash back on Tacoma with the highest standard payload in its class. Get to your Toyota dealer now, because even this party won't last.
Ants, fleas, and ticks on your lawn can be a real pain. Right, Murphy? But even worse are the bugs that destroy your lawn from below. You see these dead brown patches? Cutworms and grubs eating the roots. The solution? Ortho Bug Be Gone. Bug Be Gone's exclusive formula kills the ants, fleas, and ticks above, and those lawn killers below. Ortho Bug Be Gone. For a beautiful bug-free lawn. Guaranteed. Ortho. Always the right solution.
You taking that for heartburn?
Panel of experts recommend it.
More doctors recommend Tums. Dose for dose, Tums Ultra neutralizes more acid than Pepsi completes antacid. Nothing's faster. Just ask a real panel of experts.
Last night's hero, Jason Michaels, comes into the game to play left field, replacing Pat Burrell, who's taken out for a pinch runner, and Jose Mesa is the new pitcher. 32nd game, Jose's 1-3, lost 4, saved 16, a 4.91 ERA. 33 innings, 36 hits, 18 earned runs. He has struck out 23, walked 12. Mesa worked 3 innings out of the bullpen last night. In this series, the bullpen, 16 innings last night, giving up just 1 run. 2 innings tonight, Terry Adams and Carlos Silva giving up just 1 hit. Mesa try to continue that trend of great bullpen work here at Camden Yards. Davy Cruz will be the first one to face Jose Mesa. Not a save situation here as the Phillies lead at 9-5. Cruz is 0 for 3. For 6 lifetime against Jose Mesa. Jose working from the stretch with the wide 1-0. This is blue road glove. He has that red glove for home games. High ball right field deep. Deeper than I thought. Abreu back, can't get it off the fence. Cruz on his way to third, and he's going to go in with a triple. Wow, that ball just kept carrying. I thought that was an out when it left the bat. Triple for Cruz.
I think Abreu did too, because he didn't go after it. I mean, the ball kept drifting and drifting and drifting. He never gets to the wall. See right here, he's taking it from the side the way you have to. Now starts to back up. Now he's on the wrong side, and it's over his head.
So, Cruz at third base, and the batter will be Geronimo Gil. Hill has popped up single and scored a run, flied out to deep center field. For a ball, 1-0. On 1-1 strike to Geronimo Gil.
Wendell and Cormier up for the Phillies.
To Geronimo Gil. That was 4 for 12 with runners in scoring position tonight. Baltimore 1 for 7. Down goes Gil. One down here in the ninth. It'll bring up Brian Roberts.
This is amazing. He's throwing 94, 95 miles per hour tonight after 3 innings last night. He just blew him away with fastballs. Here it is right here, just a 4-seam fastball. He keeps himself in such unbelievable shape. That's amazing. He can still throw that hard after what he did last night.
Just missed inside. 1 ball and no strikes to Roberts, who is 3 for 4.
Runge must have gotten a where was that in the Phillies dugout, because his head went right over there.
Two balls and no strikes to Brian Roberts. One time has Baltimore been able to rally when trailing after 8 innings. Two balls and a strike to Brian Roberts. Roberts 0 for 2 lifetime against Mason. Jose Jr., Jose's son, here for this weekend series. And count even up now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Florida coming back to you. They were way behind Boston, and they have come back off that Boston pen and taken a 10-9 lead, 8 runs in the 8th and 9th innings. Second straight strikeout for Jose Mesa. So that runner's still at third base with 2 outs, and the batter will be Luis Matos.
He just throwing fastball after fastball. That looked like a cutter. Hard cut fastball. The board said it was 95. Oof. And it swung right over it.
Well, he thinks his board might be a mile or 2 high. It could be. But still, Mesa, I mean, considering 3 innings last night, he's still throwing hard. Ball and no strike.
As you go up to him, you see some Phillies fans starting to get up here with 2 outs. And if you go up to Jose and say, how come you're pitching tonight after 3 innings? He give you that look and just say, why not? I'm here. I mean, he just loves the pitch.
The Phillies faithful are on their feet here at Camden Yards, anticipating a final out, and there are a lot of them here, helping to set this record crowd here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards tonight to relax Larry Boa. There are Phillies fans. 2 balls and no strikes to Matos. That one over. 2 balls and a strike. He's trying to put this one to bed here at Camden Yards. Ground ball, there's Polanco. He's been there all night. Game over. Phillies win by a score of 9-5. Mesa gets him down in the 9th inning. Phillies' first 4-game winning streak since back in early April, and the Phils win it tonight by a score of 9-5. Placido Polanco, a 4-hit game with brilliant defense. Placido is our Chevrolet player of the game. He knocked in 3 of the Philly 9 runs as the Phillies make it 2 in a row over these Baltimore Orioles, a 9-5 final. And here's what Placido has done tonight.
We got him going early with his double down the right field line. Phillies came out swinging the bats off Henkin. Big hit for him here, though. The bases loaded and 2 outs after the Phillies had the bases loaded and nobody out and hadn't scored. He bloops that hit into left field. And as Harry said, his defense, well, this is the best defensive second baseman statistically in the league right now. Brett Myers deflects that one a little bit. Does kind of a little Manny Trio throw on that one. Here comes another one deflected. Bare hands, fires, got him. And right here on this play, after they decide to hold the runner on, they get the force out in the 8th inning. So Polanco did it all tonight for the Phils.
Phils winning by a score of 9-5 here at Camden Yards. And we'll be back with the totals and a recap of tonight's Phils win right after these messages.